Because he'll be driving.
Woo! And welcome back to the second episode
Did you just dab?
of the
Yes,
Everyone
I
Talk
did.
Show.
The fuck out.
This is my house.
Doesn't matter. Nope, you need to take a lap.
No. I can't run.
It didn't say you had to run. You can walk.
We're here with local Eberron expert Reese Miller, and he's going to tell us for a second time why Eberron is so goddamn awful.
And
Reese,
what?
take it away.
I heard awful, and I understood you misspoke there, and it's okay. Everyone misspeaks. We're talking about manifest zones
Oh
and
my
how
gosh.
the different planes interact with the material plane and each other.
I mean, awful and
mute his mic
amazing. They're
again.
so similar.
Eberron is its quality is of high magnitude.
There's a fine line between
Are
love
we
and
playing
hate and
Eberron?
hate. No, we're not.
Kinda.
This
Was
is
that-
our off-brand way of
No.
starting our stream now.
Yes,
This
it
is our new intro.
This is Eberron Talk Show. We're not.
And then here's why Eberron fucking sucks. We don't hate Eberron. Please don't think we hate Eberron.
Yes, wizards, we do not hate Eberron.
Blink twice if you need help.
Eat Baker. All right. So, what happened last time?
We got to
What do you think
Grahesh.
we know?
Yes.
We almost got killed by a brown dragon. A young brown dragon.
Reese.
What?
I was completely fine.
I was great. I was
You
great.
fucking stayed back. You're
Yeah,
like,
you guys
wow,
got
these guys
this.
are walking into
One
a
second.
trap. I'm sure
One
they'll be
second. Let me
fine.
go ahead. Let me
guys
go
got
ahead.
that. You guys were
They
fine.
didn't. So it wasn't deadly. It was hard, right?
It was.
It was almost deadly to
The
me.
NPC killed the dragon for
That
us.
was an accident.
Or tried to kill the dragon. We didn't kill the dragon.
Oh wait, I need that.
Oh, and Kether, as a celestial warlock, he could have brought back...
I completely
Yeah.
forgot he has healing.
Exactly. Bonus
As a
action.
bonus
healing.
action.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, I wanted to say this to you.
He has a pool.
You know that as a half-orc,
You have that resiliency.
Half resilience. You come back at 1.
you know that.
Oh yeah, I totally
I-
forgot about it.
I know.
I was going to mention
Please
something in
skip
Discord,
Hey,
but...
don't worry about it. I forget literally all of my class features all the
I
time.
think that's the first time I've forgotten about it though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember my favored by the
I
gods
think
ever.
I
I've used
no,
it twice.
You remembered it last session, right? I think you used it.
I used it.
See,
once.
because she
one.
remembered.
It was 2 sessions ago. I only remembered because I was staring at it.
See, because she remembered, I had to forget.
Oh, okay.
That's how it works.
Do you share you share a memory between the two?
We share one brain cell.
Actually, do you guys all share the?
We all share
you
one
the
brain cell.
You share the memory brain cell.
Boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my
We
Well,
all
said
do.
it's my turn.
I think we actually took their memory brain cells, because we remember their classes better than they do.
No, I was just thinking about it, and like I was thinking, I'm like, I feel like Brown went down really easy.
Oh, she did.
I mean, even if I had come back up, I would
Oh,
have
he
just
would
gone
have,
back
yeah, he
down.
would have bitch slapped you a second time. You would have died. But you know.
Yeah, you would have been at 1 HP.
But while we were traveling to Raytheon, we encountered some corrupted dryads and found some weird magical trees and some portals to not the Feywild, but also portals to the Feywild.
It was...
And we left our good friend Plant behind to watch the ship.
It was in between. It felt like it was, to the Feywild, but to a different Feywild. If you understand what I'm saying, it's like to the.
Are you really poor?
Don't know what that means.
No, but yes. At the same time, it's one of those contradictions. It was a contradiction.
Paradox. It's
Yeah.
fine. Give us a headache.
It's like
good.
jumbo shrimp or nearly miss.
Or Eberron, but it's bad.
Well, I mean, you only
No,
say
that's accurate.
you say, look, they nearly missed when they don't hit each other. But if you say nearly missed, that's when they hit each other. That
Crap.
should be used when they hit each other.
But they missed nearly.
Exactly. That means
that means
if
they're close.
they
but they're
nearly missed. Typically, that phrase is used for when you barely skate by someone. But
not.
it should be used
I don't
for when
know.
they collide. Look, they
Right.
almost
So
missed.
y'all fought a brown dragon, and
Made you
that's
deal with the brown dragon, got a magical item.
right. Which you still haven't quite figured out yet, have you?
Nope.
Nope.
Marvelous.
It's great. not
Waiting for
having
Broadway to
identify.
get some invocations. Waiting for you to get some your invocations so you can get the Book of Spells and Rituals and cast Identify.
Yeah, I'm probably not taking that one.
Well, you can get it. You can add it into your spell book.
In any event,
I'm not taking
Oh, you're gonna
that
take
invitation.
Pack the Blade?
No.
but you not
Taking
pack the tome, but
Yeah.
not necessarily
Third
that.
level.
Yeah.
But like you're
Not
gonna want
Book
to
of
do other
Shadows.
invocations.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, not Book of Shadows.
That's
Understood.
a fun one.
Yeah. We got a magic item that
Our
we don't
DM was
understand
starting
yet.
the game.
Yeah, I know, but that's not helpful. It's never helpful. Okay, so you guys,
Da-da-da-da-da-da. We're in Raytheon now. Da-da-da-da.
yeah, so you guys went to the village of Raytheon. You picked up a few
We do that every
additional,
single time. So we
a
get
few additional
demonetized.
children before shaking them off.
It's not like we're gonna be demonetized anyways or
We
anything.
aren't making any money. It's true.
Fought the brown dragon, and then he left with like a tooth thing.
A tooth thingy that he regurgitated up from his stomach.
Oh, but before we get on that though, I did make a promise. If we can get 5 people watching the stream, genuinely watching it for a reasonable length of time that aren't one of us, then I will make a solid case for our 6th level party to venture into the Feywild
And TPK.
and TPK. That's the important part there. So keep a good eye on it, Maya. Alright, continue, Sarah.
Got some ideas
I
already.
hate all of you.
You don't mind if we TPK, do you? That's why you keep throwing shit at us like this?
Like brown dragons?
Yeah.
And getting
You
two of us not-
killed the brown dragon.
No, we didn't! The only reason.
Kether killed the brown dragon.
No,
He didn't even
Kether
kill
got it down like half.
He
by
would
one
have.
attack.
We didn't kill the round dragon.
We didn't.
That's why we have a
It had to. We had to make it surrender, because otherwise we were gonna fucking die.
The
I
Ron
mean,
one would have really loved to have
the-
a dragon skull.
The brown dragon
Be able to
wouldn't have
carry a
offered
dragon
a deal. The brown dragon was the one who
Regularly.
offered a deal, who offered a parlay.
Strap it
Yes.
Not
over
us.
my backpack.
Well, it's
It
surrender.
wanted, it surrendered.
Turn it into your
It was going to die really quickly. At least I
Especially
could assume so.
considering y'all had healing, and also
It's almost
Kether
like
had healing. I
it's
forgot
almost
about
like
that.
Yeah.
Kether had divine or like smites and a bunch of other shit to make us crit more damage. Because otherwise we were not gonna get that thing down.
Yeah, it was it 3d8 divine smite booming blade
Mhm.
crit.
So
Yep.
we're in Raytheon.
Right,
Yeah.
you guys were escort. Oh my god!
Every single time.
I got the money for it.
Yeah, go ahead and let him do it.
We just start the game and it's just like nope.
Okay, you guys talk about I don't know.
Maybe
setting that's
maybe
really good.
maybe we'll get 5 viewers watching us eat pizza.
This is our Feywild.
Welcome to
Pizza.
Off-Brand Dungeon.
Get the dog back over here.
AKA watch us consume pizza. AKA the Eberron Talk Show hour.
Well, you know those videos where there's
Eberron
people just
actually-
eating food on the videos? I
Eberron
can't remember
actually
what they're
came
called.
out with the Eberron Feywild.
No, not ASMR, just the people eating food.
Oh.
Typically, it's Asian people eating a bunch of ramen or something like that. At least the videos that I've seen. Yeah,
Cookie-
it's a
cookie
very
no, cookie no.
specific group of
are you
videos
doing?
that's on Twitch. They get a lot of money for that.
I'm just gonna pull
So we
up
can just
one
eat pizza.
I'm just gonna pull up one of the other webcams and just get a little dog cam going.
Eberron released their stuff for the Feywild.
Yeah.
And it's actually kind of interesting. They've got like a
Cookie.
series of various like levels of beasts. So you have like the normal beasts, and then you have I guess like mammoth beasts, and then like shit that's like bigger than a mile.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool. Okay.
Mukbang. It's called
Oh,
mukbang.
I need to share the
Yep.
Twitch
It's-
stream
I'm
on my.
sorry.
Mukbang is a live online audio-visual broadcast in which a host eats food while interacting with their audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I watched one video and I was like, ew,
Wild.
it's food.
Cookie, come here. You need to be entertainment.
Why can't I find Twitter? Where is my? It's right there. Maya, I'm sorry.
How could you? You only bonked it slightly off center.
So,
I will punch.
Do it. Get over here. Fight me. Come up. Please don't.
I'm gonna fucking do it.
I'm a wimp. Please don't.
I'm gonna do it.
He sits. If I fits, he sits.
riveting entertainment. entertainment here.
Talk more about the Feywilds from Eberron.
Oh, it's kind of the Feywild. What is it? Because the way Feywild planes work, everything has its own sphere, and where those spheres overlay the material plane, they create manifest zones, where elements of that sphere flow into the real world. The one plane that doesn't have manifest zones is the plane of dreams, because of the war between the Quarry and the Kalishtar that was able to basically get them.
Quarry and the Kalishtar? Quarry and Kalishtar are one and the same.
Between the good and the bad Quarry, I think.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because the Kalishtar are the descendants of the good Quarry, whereas the Quarry right now, as they are the evil Quarry, who have who, because they can't actually manifest because their plane has been pushed away from the material plane. They have the inspired that they possess to do their work for them, and the Kalishtar are hunted by those inspired, the Quarry possessed people. I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
Circle of Dreams, druids kind of sound useless at that point. Then they can't reach their power.
Whenever someone dreams, that gets sent to the plane of dreams.
Okay.
The plane of dreams doesn't physically manifest. That's the thing. The Quarry can't physically go from the plane of dreams unless party happens and they find a way to get to the plane of dreams to do something or other.
And also,
Plane shifting necklace.
Circle of Dreams isn't literally about dreams. It's about the dreamy wonder of the Feywild, all the healing power of the Feywild.
It should be. Make it a weird class.
Yeah, I don't want to smash you.
Cookie! Don't smash Cookie.
Cookie, what are you doing?
Are you staring at me?
Fuck. Now I have 3 drinks.
She said so that she can stress drink. I told her she's
Instead
also
of
going to
stressing.
that.
You know what?
Yeah.
It's not what I meant, but okay. It's... This game stresses me.
Okay. So you all were going to group back up with the children just over the mountain from the place where you fought, cross over from the deserts of Grahesh back onto the more luscious, foresty area of Grahesh. The contrast being very stark. To group up with the children and head all the way up to the temple. Is that the plan?
As the brown dragon just kind of tunnels away.
Right up on that ridge, so I just turn around and start walking back.
Go.
Now, does the dragon, does it leave a tunnel when it burrows, or does it just collapse in on itself?
It being
It's sand.
Sand, so it would just...
Gotcha.
and there is a feature that would allow that, and he does not have that.
Okay.
I would like to second wind myself while we're walking back. I mean, I'm not nearly dead, but
If you need cure wounds after that. I'll get you a cure.
it's okay. I'm at 46 right now.
Oh.
I'm 51.
Okay, never mind.
She was already hit with something, some other spell.
That might have been my only spell slot.
I think so.
My 2nd level.
All right, so you guys
I remember that
you
'cause
guys
I rolled really
walk
low.
back over the mountains, join up with the group of children who look, in particular, Davrick, look mostly confused and afraid. After
We
all,
just come back bloody.
after what 30
Bronwyn's
seconds,
limping.
a minute.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Another
Seven.
assassination attempt.
Davrick kind of looks are you you haven't just said ow? Are you okay?
We're fine now. We should get into the temple.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So the four of you begin escorting them up to the temple.
Yeah.
Okay. Making your way up the temple. You got around halfway there before you were distracted by the stuff.
By helping a woman in need.
Yep, by helping a woman in need. As you make your way up towards the rest of the way up towards the temple, the temple itself, as you kind of walk into it, it's less a temple and more a like there's not one single temple building. There are a variety of. It's more like a campus. How many people would you say are in the temple total?
A lot. Like a reasonable portion compared to
A
the
reasonable
village
portion
itself.
of the hamlet.
50
Yeah.
to 100.
Yeah, at least. Min.
50 to 100 men.
Min. Miniatures.
No, I know.
All miniatures.
Sorry, I had a thing.
I got one beaver, guys.
Yay!
Oh wait, let me turn off my. There we go.
Eating
Is it your
our
brother?
pizza,
No.
'cause
That's
we're
1 of 5.
professionals.
1 of 5.
Stop.
Let me have my pizza. Let me have my pizza. Damn it. There we go.
Good job, you did it.
Thank you.
There.
Are you drinking using a metal straw?
Yeah.
What kind of planet saver are you trying to be?
A person
So-
who uses too many straws.
You hippie.
As you approach the actual campus itself, you can see that there is like one larger building in the center of it. The most notable thing as you walk up is that there is a statue standing right at the entrance. The as you look around, it seems like this is a extended clearing. There's forest nearby. It's an uphill walk from the city itself, from the hamlet itself. And it's still like nestled in the mountains, but like more like nestled in a few hills. You can see that there are people kind of milling about. You can see a lot of people are either doing woodwork. Looks like either like chopping down trees, or you can see a few folks just kind of walking out into the forest. Looks like they're carrying like a basket of something.
Do they have sawmills here, or?
It doesn't look like it's a proper sawmill. It looks like it's like a
I guess a
sawmill would make
sawmill
things
is a-
easier, but that style of work appears to be
Gotcha.
being done right now.
Okay. And is a sawmill, is this that technology here?
No.
Or is it in the world though? Have we seen it before?
It could exist, yeah.
It could exist.
Because
Okay.
all that matters is that it's usually like driven by a river.
Yep. With the
Yeah.
little.
That kind of technology would exist. You can see the buildings themselves are wooden and kind of interspersed across this campus.
Okay.
But the most notable thing is this statue at the very front that's facing out. It has a halfling. It looks halfling or gnome.
Halfling.
Those are the wrong. No, yeah, it's gnome. Has this. Oh yeah, it's a gnome.
Sure, man. It's not my god or anything.
Is it a halfling?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Halfling. Sorry. It's appears to be a halfling man holding a very intricately carved spear, standing nobly. His clothes are, and the statue itself is probably 1.5 times, 2 times scale.
Okay.
He appears to be standing nobly, spear in hand, kind of almost like a guardian, a protector. And in the other hand, you can see that there's he's holding a clump of dirt with a little sapling growing out of it.
Aww.
Does the spear resemble the Dawn spear in any way?
It does. Give me an investigation check.
9.
9.
Yeah, 9.
Total 9.
Total 9.
It looks familiar. You're not quite sure from where. Glancing around
Sorry,
a bit.
11.
11. Okay.
11.
You're welcome to ask.
It does
I'm
bear a
just looking at it.
striking resemblance to Kether's spear.
Oh. Okay.
Yes. And then looking around, you can see that there are buildings intermittently, usually around the size of like a single person, a single family household, generally speaking. There also appear to be an abundance of several gardens. It looks like food is grown, along with all the buildings are made of wood.
Nimbus, is Kether a god? Why does he
I'm
have
gonna
that
I'm just
spear?
gonna turn and look over at Kefir. No.
Why does he have the spear?
Because he's a warlock of Epson, and that's Ebson's spirit.
So that's that's him?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
He.
Ebson is a halfling.
Mm-hmm. Or he was.
Was a halfling.
I don't think he quite counts as a humanoid anymore. But let me see. What time of day is it right now?
Evening.
Evening.
3 or 4.
3 or 4. Okay, so Shiree is probably. She's probably at this point kind of gathering the kids to go to get ready to kind of come back in. So can I lead the way to the main orphanage building?
Yeah. So you guys start kind of. The children, as they kind of step in, they're a little odd. Many of them have their eyes narrowed a bit, like, what's this now?
Just give him the same look. Just.
We promise it's not a cult.
A few
Allegedly.
of them seem
What are
like,
they wearing? First, are they wearing like all white linen?
No.
Okay, it's not a cult.
The clothing is. No, you go ahead.
So, I mean, the actual clerics are going to be wearing mostly white and blue, just because those are the colors of it is all. But, I mean, if people are working, they're not going to be wearing white robes. That's just not very practical.
Fair.
Cutting down trees wearing the long, flowing, white culty robes. No, it doesn't work.
Culty robes. Okay.
But you can see there are a few people walking around in, obviously, like, clerical gear. So you'd have to walk kind of like across campus in order to get there. You all do get a few strange looks, but generally like it doesn't seem like anyone's like staring. It's mostly like a look, an appreciative glance, and then going about their day. You're able to. You said you're leading them to the orphanage.
Mm-hmm.
You.
What side of the campus is the orphanage on again?
So you came in from.
You want to draw us on the map? Because we do have a map. You can do it.
can also just talk about it. Did I bring my? I didn't bring my pencils, did I?
Stop staring at me while I'm eating. Oh my god.
We're
There we
staring at the fact that you were talking while you were eating. We had no idea what you said.
Right. So, if like the campus is like here, and y'all came in from here, and that way's north. So that's it's backwards for you. And like the main building's like right here.
So
The
we came in
orphanage.
from the west.
Yeah.
So we're passing by the center of town?
Yeah.
So we're passing by the second statue.
Yes. I thought it was inside.
If that way is north, wouldn't that be east?
No, north,
Yeah,
east,
nope.
southwest.
Yeah, I'm looking
From
at it my way.
you-
Never
you
eat
went-
soggy
yeah,
waffles.
sorry.
That's hard.
I drew it upside down. That doesn't make sense for me to draw it that way, unless you're me, in which case it makes perfect sense. Would you be able to see it from there? I thought it was inside the temple proper.
It's not inside the temple. Maybe right outside the temple.
Okay, then right outside the front door of the temple, basically like straight back from that first statue you saw, is a statue of. The figure is definitely like small sized. The race is kind of difficult to tell, considering that the statue being you're looking upon is horribly disfigured. Like, it looks like, you know how when you get your skin all like wet and pruny?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that, but worse. Just all over the body. You have a guess that if it were a colored in statue, it would be blackened and crisp. But you can see the statue is, if you had to guess, it'd be a gnomish man.
I just give Nimbus like a concerned look.
The man in the statue is just sitting down, cross-legged, and is just. He looks calm, and looking directly into his eyes, he looks the expression on his face. Once you get over the fact that it's hideous, it looks.
What is that?
Forgiving. It looks
That's
kind.
That's it, is all.
Okay. So just kind of walking with the group, just
when
staring.
we have the time, I'd be happy to tell you the story of them.
Yeah, that'd be neat. Sorry, it's like a painting that just draws your eyes to it. I can't stop staring at the thing. It looks calm, but it also looks scary at the same time.
I can see how that would be.
None of
How
the
you
children
would
are phased.
I would have just
I've
like
seen
The children have
worse.
seen worse.
looked at it, given Nimbus a concerned look, and then try not to like stare at it.
It's like when someone
like,
has a
I'm
mole
like-
on their face,
like,
you're like purposefully.
I'll go and
looking
walk
at them.
over to the younger, the youngest kids to make sure they were
Complete
okay,
opposite.
but otherwise
I'm
I'm
just
not
staring
concerned.
as walking by.
As you're like walking by towards the younger kids, you can hear someone, and it looks like they nudge Davrick and go, I mean, it's not as bad as you.
Oh, who said that? I walk over there immediately.
Oh.
He's got to learn to stand up for himself. No.
Who said it? I'm gonna kick their ass.
He can
Who
just
do you
shock and
think
grasp
said
them
it?
now.
Fireball him.
Was it Saze?
No.
Saze, I told
not
you not
that
to speak
evil.
again.
Oh god. You are to be silent.
Rolling up, kids.
You're just gonna roll on the random kids table.
There's like 17 of them.
When the DM has
There's
a
a lot
random
of
kids
them.
table.
And that's not even the younger
That makes
ones.
you question what kind of stuff is going on. in
It's
the
okay,
game.
Reese. She did it to me too.
Yeah, be glad you didn't get like an 11-page backstory.
Nope, just 11 different one-page backstories.
Mine was only.
I gave you
5?
like a 2-page backstory and then a
No,
thing
5.
that's called
Something
kids,
like
that.
and that's
With,
it.
2
Davrick doesn't
pages
look
of
that
pictures.
bad, though, does he?
Something like that.
No,
okay.
no, nowhere near
He's
that.
pretty
Added
solid.
pictures to
I mean,
mine.
his eyes are a
because I
little
thought it was
effed up, but it's
neat.
fine.
Nice. I was gonna do that, but I didn't have my drawing stylus, so I couldn't like actually draw pictures.
Oh, I just
So-
use Pinterest.
No.
I'm that bad
Pinterest
person.
rocks.
Yeah.
It's,
Not sponsored by Pinterest because we're not sponsored by anyone but Domino's.
You
But
hear
we
that,
also-
Domino's?
we
If
often
you want
say
to
bad
sponsor
things about
somebody.
You guys think that it's like it just happens to be that every time the stream starts, Domino's happens to walk through the door. You think that's because they got poor timing or something? No.
They know.
Heartless.
They know.
Oh fuck him. Oh bitch.
Either that.
Focus.
Twins. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk up behind him
Mhm.
and just say, "Excuse me."
Wait, you're not taller than he is.
That's why she's like,
excuse
excuse me?
I'm much less
I'm
intimidating.
shrinking myself.
Kind of.
Excuse me.
Hi.
Hi. That was an awfully rude thing you said.
It's all good stuff.
Does
I look at Davrick.
Davrick.
Is he like upset about it? Like noticeably?
Give me an insight check.
Meanwhile, could I give a hidden thumbs
Do I get
up to the
advantage because
thing?
he's my brother?
Come on.
And I've raised him. Doesn't fucking matter. It's a 6 and an 8.
Jesus, we've
Meanwhile-
had
12.
He looks okay.
Can I?
He doesn't seem hurt by it.
Can I insight check?
You can also insight check it.
Can I give a hidden
18.
thumbs up to the tiefling twins? Just like,
18.
18.
it's a hidden thumbs
Yeah,
up.
it looks like it hurts him more than he puts on.
When she comes back, I'll mention it to her.
Yeah. It's still rude, and I would appreciate if you don't.
Maybe.
Alright.
I'm kind of out of my breath. Maybe talk to Davrick once you guys are alone
Yeah.
about it.
I just like
Yeah.
summon a single spider in my hand.
Oh,
Carth-
threateningly.
Spider in your face!
Garth
Spider
doesn't
in your
think
face.
it's cool.
I mean,
Summon it on your hook.
he doesn't really seem to care.
Summon it on your hook. It makes it more threatening.
Oh god.
I mean, a hand
I
is
mean,
a
like,
hand,
have
but
a
a hook
dangle
is a
from the hook.
hook.
So the lot of you are able to make your way towards the orphanage, and you can see the kids getting rounded up. It looks like a few of the kids here. It looks like they're mostly. The oldest is probably around 14, 15, so a few of the orphanage kids are going to be older, but generally speaking, like 75, 80% younger or around the same age. There are probably around as many kids in the orphanage as you have in your posse, maybe a little fewer.
You're welcome.
Do I see Shirey anywhere?
Yeah, she appears to be the person like ringing a bell. There's a bell and she's ringing it.
Makes sense. Seems like something she would do.
Ringing a bell, kind of like calling him in. And she when she like looks around and starts like counting the kids and looks up and just she sees. She looks up. You're leading the group. She sees you. She sees Brahman and Augie.
What does she look like?
Oh, thank you.
Important. But don't worry, it's my backstory, so everyone has a name.
She's a dwarven woman. No beard.
She's well trained.
At least in this case. Although like the side hair is starting to get kind of long. She keeps her hair. It's brown. She keeps it cut pretty short. And the haircut. It's not the best job. It looks kind of ragged. It looks like someone took a dagger and just kind of cut it without really caring what it looked like.
That's how Einir's haircut looks.
She appears to have she's a dwarf. It's kind of hard to tell their age. She definitely looks old enough to be a mother, and she has this kind of stern gaze, and as she kind of looks like it's a stern, but familiarly stern gaze. She looks at you and then sees the two of you behind her, and then just
Children.
30 kids.
Can
29.
I
I'm just
29 kids.
29 kids.
Can I
And
go up
me.
and give her a hug?
So 30.
You're not a kid, you're 18.
I look like I'm a kid in the
You
group.
look like one.
Height-wise, yeah.
So 30.
I'm gonna go and give her a hug. Okay, so she it's a lot of charges.
I gave you the warning.
Fair. Alright,
Has
give you a hug.
good. Otherwise, that'd be really awkward.
You're just sitting there like this, and she's like, that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's a short, strong hug.
Do you have enough room? Should I take some to the temple itself?
We'll have a few kids sleep on the ground tonight, but we should be able to make enough beds.
Okay.
Do you need help constructing some beds?
Oh, Raven's
We
still
might
on
we
horse.
might need to have Reginald.
Oh,
sleep
yeah,
outside.
Well, you don't.
Who's Reginald?
Oh, he's
That's a great name.
he hasn't been named yet, but he's
Reginald.
Farron and Eric's kid.
Farron and Eric's
He hasn't
Grow up.
hatched yet?
No, not yet.
hatched.
Okay. Can I see him?
What?
The fuck is going on?
We're all just sitting here like,
Kids don't hatch, Nimbus.
I'm just like,
You see Shirey kind of like clap her hands and tell the kids, hey, go ahead and converse with the new kids. Tell them, answer any questions, make them feel at home. None of you wander off into the.
Zaze, don't steal.
Be back before sundown.
I just turn to the kids and just say, none of you steal anything. I will find out about it.
Looking at you, Zaze.
I
No,
summon
I'm
a
like-
hand of spiders.
I'm looking at all of them
Look at that.
individually.
Well, I'm looking at
but
Zazu
Okay.
immediately.
Can I have-
who would I focus down?
Can I have the two of you give me intimidation checks?
Natural 20.
Do you have proficiency in those?
Not so great.
With your hook hand, you should.
I do have proficiency at 9. I rolled a 5.
Oh,
Ouch.
jeez. Oh, jeez.
Shouldn't use that dice tonight.
No.
Use that dice when it actually matters. And
I just give
Maybe it'll roll
an
good.
extra glance at the trouble kids.
Okay. What was it? 9?
Oh, what was my total? Let me see.
The kids aren't afraid of my spiders.
No, it's badass.
24. A natural 20.
Okay, they are appropriately scared. Hopefully they don't steal anything. The kids kind of congregate together
I'm gonna have my owl just kind of keep an eye on the kids to make sure they're not stealing anything.
Okay.
Here, let's go meet him.
So Shirey kind of like beckons you inside. In this building, you can see it's mostly beds. It looks like there's probably around 50 beds here. A lot of them, it looks like been kind of been there's every other bed seems relatively clean and well made. The others have stuff on them, or it's obvious that no one sleeps there, so it's kind of become common space. But down at the end of the hall, on one bed on the side, you can see all wrapped up nice and pretty as you walk down there is a what color egg?
Blue?
Blue works.
It would either be blue or brown because.
Yeah, I think it'd be blue. Is a small blue egg, probably around.
Small egg. That's listening.
Sorry, a relatively large size blue with speckles of lighter colors along the outside of it, and the texture itself looks like it's kind of bumpy. It's been wrapped in a blanket, and you can see that there are like little flowers stuck in between the blanket and the egg itself. It looks like they've begun to wilt, but you can see that there are some old flowers and some newer flowers. Yes. And she kind of walks over and goes, "You were here when Reginald arrived, weren't you?"
I was. He should be hatching soon, right?
Soon, but it's
Maybe the next month or
it's
so?
not dangerous yet.
Dangerous.
Yes.
Nimbus, who's Reginald?
Please explain.
And why is there an
Reginald
egg?
is the egg.
Okay, so it's not a kid that's hatching. Okay, that's what. Sorry, I was confused. I thought it was a kid that was hatching from an egg.
It's a kobold egg.
Oh, the little dragon people. Okay.
Yes. Oh.
Speaking of which,
newcomers.
do you know where Farron is?
Yes, I believe she's still in the main temple.
Okay.
Yes, it's. We have a pair of kobolds who live here. One of them's head priest, temporary head priestess, and the other one is a woodworker, I believe.
Who's the head priest?
Farron.
Farron.
P-H-A-R.
Farren.
Farron.
And Eric's. A-R-I-X.
Eric's. Ericks.
I'm just
You
like,
dick.
hey Iker, do you want to go meet some lizard people?
Iker kind of like looks at the egg, and you can see her eyes
Not food.
widen a little bit,
Not food.
and she.
That's a person.
Which one is she on?
Probably brown ones.
Probably mine.
You can she like you see her eyes widen a little bit, and then she very quickly climbs onto your back, almost like, and you can feel her cowering.
Aww. It's just an egg. It can't hurt you, okay?
Big egg,
It is a big egg.
big lizard.
Yes, but no. Yes. Okay.
Big lizard.
Alright.
Bigger than you.
Is it alright if we leave them here to get settled? We can come back and check on them in a bit after we speak with Farron?
Although it may take me a few hours to actually get these damn beds cleaned off.
We can help.
I will help. This is my family, so
Thank you.
I'll figure help.
I'd help, but I'm not
You
much
are-
in muscle range.
Oh,
so-
I'm dreadfully sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Shirey, and who are all of you?
Aenir.
Rainier, and then you're guardian for.
Oh, Augie.
Augie?
Octurnius one song, but people
no,
call me
that's
Augie.
Very rare in these
Yeah.
parts.
Well, I mean, yeah, the Sealy Court's here, not the Unsealy Court, but yeah.
Bronwyn.
And you are quite a very strong woman.
Yes. If you need help making more beds.
Oh, we have woodworkers for that, but if you would like to help, you can. I'm not the person to talk about that. I'm the one who takes care of these. She gestures vaguely outside. Rascals.
Yeah.
And you can see, and she's like glaring generally in their general direction. You can see her gaze soften a little bit.
Can I softly, non-threateningly, scruff her hair?
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
good.
Bronwyn's flirting.
Punch you.
Please
That's
don't
a great way to
please don't
flirt.
flirt with my surrogate mother.
You.
Do it. Do it.
What kind of check do you get? Charisma, sleight of hand.
Oh, Jesus.
To see if you can get there before she
Two
whacks
things
you.
that I'm
upside the
great
head.
at.
Sleight of hand.
It's the manual dexterity thing.
Yep.
It's like charisma is the why are you going to pat her head? Sleight of hand is how good are you?
Did she use her claw hand instead?
You just stab her.
you go to like ruffle her hair and she as soon as your hand touches her head, she just looks at you with this most with
You're about to get mother intimidated.
go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Oh Jesus.
13. As she glares at you, you feel like it feels chilling. Like you feel like the air just got a little bit colder.
Sorry.
You
Get
have been
dunked on.
scolded with the scolding of a mother.
We will be back.
Okay. Very, very quickly from
I'm
from
gonna
just cold as ice
stay.
goes to like amicable. Okay. You want to
I'm gonna
stay
stay
and
at
help?
home, yeah.
Help.
Set up.
Thank you. So the three of you gonna go over to the main temple.
Sure. Yeah.
Just for a moment, I'm gonna look through my owl's eyes and just check on the kids, make sure they're okay.
Go ahead.
Dirty 20.
It looks like mainly they're just like it's a very awkward situation because they have no idea who these people are. No one. They don't seem to be suspicious. They mainly are just like. So what do we do now? It is
Have any of them stolen something?
not that you can see.
Not anything to steal out here except grass.
I'm still checking because they're a bunch of thieves.
No, I'm just saying. Wait till they're near the valuable stuff.
That's fair.
Would they steal a wooden spoon?
Hey man,
They
those
would.
things are valuable.
Are you kidding me?
They very definitely.
Would.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You made the pun this time, not me.
Okay. So the three of you are heading over towards the main temple.
I betrayed myself.
So still in the orphanage place, you can see she like starts kind of clearing off some of the possessions that have wound up just like scattered across the beds. She asks you to like help take these things, put them under the bed. Like kind of priority is getting stuff put away and having the beds ready before nightfall. What?
Shout.
And having the bed ready before
We're not whoring the children out, I promise.
You all are awful people. Okay.
I
So
was laughing
the
at the
three of
laugh.
you head
I was
over,
laughing at that.
head over towards the main temple through the gate by the hideous but kind looking gnome.
Again. Just staring at us as I walk by, turn around, catch one last glimpse.
And inside you can see that there is that it looks like a blue kobold. You can't. It's hard to tell kobold genders, just because they're lizard people. They appear to be wearing like the standard priest robes, the white and blue robes, right? White and blue, right? White and blue robes, and is in conversation with a being that would look extremely strange to at least two of you. They're a appearing masculine humanoid, stands at around 5'10" so a pretty bulky man. The odd thing is that he appears to be slightly not quite all there. As well, the body itself isn't made up of, like, you can see he's wearing clothes, and those clothes look normal. But his skin looks like it is, rather than being like, a hand, it looks like churning earth in the shape of a hand. And his head, again, it looks like, again, churning earth in the shape, like being contained tightly into a certain shape. And his eyes themselves are glowing a bit yellow. But he's just kind of standing there talking. You would recognize this as being a genasi.
Yeah, that's
of
what
a
it is.
particular variety.
Yeah.
Okay. They're kind of part way in the conversation. The genasi man it appears to be like finishing saying, and we should have those ready to go by the end of the day. So hopefully no one's going to sleep on the floor in that room tonight. All right. And the kobold nods, and then kind of realizes that the three of you have entered. And she kind of like she's sounds very good, thank you, and kind of shushes him away, and then walks up to
We don't shoo people.
to the three of you and goes,
Is Icar still cowering on my back?
Icarus like it's just as you look over your just glance at your shoulder, you can see what's happening again?
My 15.
15? Okay. You'll be able to faintly see the outline of Icar, but she is very well camouflaged on your shoulder.
Farron, this is Bronwyn, Octurnius,
Pleasure to meet you.
Audie.
I think this is the first time I'm actually meeting one of these kobolds. Like actually meeting one. It's so cool. Sorry, I there's not many kobolds where I'm from, so this is.
We are generally a rare species.
Yeah. And you're blue.
As are Aladrin. This is my first time meeting one of you folk.
Yeah, we're over across the sea, in the wilds. Yeah.
I whisper to Icar and Orcish that I'm gonna keep her safe.
She whispers, "It's a very big lizard."
We obviously wanted to let you know that we're here. Shiri already has all the children.
Good, good.
Our other companion, Einir, is helping her clear out the room right now.
Okay, that sounds good. And I'm afraid you haven't introduced me to the large one here.
Oh, the big one's Bronwyn.
I introduced her.
You did?
No, you
No, you did. No,
Oh.
you did, but she didn't. He didn't talk to that. Was it? She didn't.
Yeah.
Talk to her. She kind of waves.
Oh, and this is Icar.
It's
She's our lizard, and she's camouflaged
looks
because
very
she's afraid
close.
you're gonna eat her.
Oh, fast.
How tall
Please
is the
don't eat my
kobold?
lizard.
Does she speak?
Yes,
Oh.
It's okay, Icar.
Icar. This is my friend,
Give me
Farron.
a persuasion check.
Give her guidance, please.
Guidance.
Which this particular cleric has no reaction to because of course.
21.
21. Icar very
Smells really
hesitantly
sweet.
and very slowly uncloaks and steps into your hand, but remains very curled up.
Say hi, Icar. It's okay. I'll keep you safe.
Oh. Hi. And the Farron kind of looks at Icar. What a curious creature.
We've been brought to many strange places, and we've met many strange friends. Her being one of them.
Quite.
Oh, we also have a horse. Its name is Horse, who isn't a horse.
Most definitely.
Is there?
I don't think he's a horse.
Where would you like
You're
us
not
to?
there.
I'm talking to you, but you're not
It's
here.
okay.
Just talking to
You
the
could-
air next to you.
Not best if you stay
There you
away
go.
from that.
Usually.
No, for horse.
Oh, for
Who is our horse?
oh you.
I put
Who
Icar
we
back
have.
on my shoulder.
Presumably, we left horse with Einir.
Yeah, horses with Raven.
Oh, that's right.
Horse is just we took Raven off, and she's walking around, and Horse is just sitting there staring at her.
Who horse
Following around.
horse continues to follow Raven. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Spill got a turn, but our horse may be cursed. I don't know. It's weird. The horse is weird.
We would need a place for him and a place for us as well. I would agree that Hannah said that that she's having at the worst time right now.
I think you should see her, but be careful.
All right.
Oh, there was another thing. A pair of. They said that they were dragon hunters. They were looking for people to do something. I shoot them away without really listening, but you might be of interest to them if that might help.
Where'd they go?
I believe they're staying in Raytheon proper. You can go and see them in the morning, I suppose, or today.
Yeah, maybe. Sorry, I just I want to see a dragon again.
Wait, again?
Yeah.
That is one thing to discuss. Apparently, one of the fairy dragons was working with a young brown dragon.
For what purpose?
To find and eat people.
From Raytheon?
Yes. We were able to deal with the problem, and the brown dragon will not be returning. However, we weren't able to find the fairy dragon. So if you were able to get into contact with... It was a fairy dragon that could polymorph.
And turn invisible, right?
And turn invisible. And use hallucinatory terrain. So it might be worth discussing with...
Didn't he say it was one of the most powerful fairy dragon?
There are many powerful fairy dragons.
But didn't he specifically say it was one of the most powerful?
I'll do what I can. I don't have much of a direct line to...
Mm-hmm.
But I'll see what I can do.
Also, do you know if, is Serial in right now?
Sorry, I have to write down her occupation.
Cereal. As in, how do you spell that?
Sariel.
Sereal.
Wait, how's it spelled?
Cereal.
Cereal. You say it with a
I
southern accent.
believe yes. She
Cereal.
doesn't. Yes, she's in right now. You need some things, don't you?
If we're able to, yes. We've been at sea for over a week, and we're
7-8 days, yeah.
and prior to that we're not having a fabulous time, and it would be nice if we had access to her wares.
Okay. You can have them freely, but
No, of course not.
please,
Yeah. When are the next merchants due?
not for a few weeks,
Okay. Then we'll leave the payment with her so that she can replenish the stores.
please.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. She kind of looks around.
Bronwyn very much laughed in game when you said we're not having a fabulous time.
I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
hear
I'm
a
having
distant
great
laugh
time.
from mine ear.
Oh, is there a huntsman lodge here or something that has skins or wild game or something like? I need to work on other working, and I want.
There might be a place down in Raytheon.
And I'm carrying a bunch of stuff, and it's all just kind of oblong sticking out of my backpack right now. Like, if I could put some straps on these, that'd be great. So, I could make them myself. I just need to.
Believe we don't do much hunting up here, but Raytheon should have a share of hunters looking to hawk their game.
This isn't Raytheon?
No, the city is called Raytheon. It's called Raytheon? The city's called Raytheon. This is the temple of it.
Oh, gotcha. So we're in Raytheon, but we're not in Raytheon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Did Wine need any assistance with crafting the beds?
If you could send someone, that would help. I do hear.
I can help.
You can?
I mean,
Marvelous.
I'm learning to use carpenter's tools. I'm not super great, but
It's better than nothing.
yeah.
I mean, once you get skilled with them, a one-handed carpenter is, bound to be better than two-handed carpenters because you had to put so much more training into it.
Fewer hands to accidentally cut off.
Or to put a nail through. Less thumbs to put a nail through.
I could hold the nail with my.
Yeah,
with
but
my hook.
you don't have a thumb to put the nail through, so that's
you
good.
said you were able to work cloth.
I mean, I can try my hand at sewing.
Yes, well, we're trying to get together a few more beds for the incoming population. if you could help him.
Was that a disdainful look that she gave Einir? Or not Einir, Nimbus? When she gave that look over to Nimbus, was that a
Insight
disdainful
check.
look? Yeah. That is a 9 plus 2, 11. My wisdom's not great.
There was definitely some negative intent behind that look.
I
Kobold's so crafty.
would like to whisper to Iker that she's gonna get lots of food tonight for being good.
So you said what? I need to.
Yes, well, we were trying to get together a bunch of beds, and we only have a few people to do it. I was wondering if you can help with the crafting of them, sheets and.
I mean, I
mattresses
could try my hand, but I'm more suited for hide and stuff like that.
Oh yes, we'll be making the mattresses out of hide.
Oh, no, okay.
Stuff with forest down.
Okay. I'm gonna go find a goose. Make my own pillow out of goose down.
If you could just direct me where you need me, I'll get
Yes,
started.
case it around.
You can just. Oh wait, either follow him out. It's just around the corner. You shouldn't be able to miss it. There's a very large log being sawed in half.
Okay. I take my leave to go do so.
Do you want to leave Iker with me?
Iker, do you want to stay with Nimbus?
Stay with a large lizard.
No. You can stay with her. She's gonna go chop a log down.
Logs are bugs.
This is true. This is true.
Are you sure you wanted to give me the dragon tooth thingy?
I mean, I'm not gonna use it.
Okay.
I
I have got a
I
lot of
hold-
stuff I'm carrying right now, so I just
got a
like.
shield.
Eh.
I mean, I can put it in my bag for now if you want.
Where's there? What time is it right now?
If you. Oh, right now it'd probably be like 4 o'clock.
Sure, I'll put it in the bag right now, but I
If
gotta.
you need to store a few things while you're in town, you can go and talk to
I'm pretty
Sariel
good.
about it. She runs the storehouse.
Sariel.
Sariel.
We should be fine. But
She glances at your backpack.
yeah, I've got a shield. I got a bow kind of wrapped around it.
can
There's
help
some
you
arrows
organize
just
it.
oddlong sticking out.
Organize him.
Yeah, I need to. I'll probably head down there at some point.
Thank
I got to sell some stuff and get rid of some other stuff.
She isn't a store. She doesn't sell things. She doesn't buy things.
She stores things. She isn't a store.
Is she like
She's like our inventory person.
What I can't remember the word for it on the boat.
Quartermaster?
That's it. That's it. She's the quartermaster. That's what she is.
Ah.
Sorry. Yes. Well. Thank you for coming here, and thank you for bringing so many redeemable people. As difficult as it may be. If there's
Most of them, a fair portion likely will not be staying very long.
where do they plan on going?
Presumably up north. Not all of them are comfortable with the idea of remaining here, but we needed a place for them to stay so that they can make up to their decision.
Good.
So that they can make up their own minds.
Can I insight check that? Good.
Nimbus had a stroke.
Well,
A minor one.
and if there's anything else you'd like to tell me, I probably should be making arrangements for this unsettling discovery.
Most of the children, all of the children, have a somewhat troubled background, and you might want to watch their hands.
Oh, I see.
Especially Zazu's.
Oh my god!
Zaz?
That
Zazu.
He's not even like.
Zaz. Ooh.
I would
It's
watch
not how-
all of the
He's
children,
literally
because
not
that's
even
what
one of
they
the
were taught
thieves.
to do, and habits are
He's one of the heavy lifters. He just does dock work.
I know, but I'm messing around with him.
He's literally the least of your worries.
where is Hana right now?
Got it.
Now she's with your mother.
Nice.
At their home?
Yes.
Alright, I'll probably head there first then.
Alright, so.
where are you going?
There's a lot of places I have to go.
There's
I
so
guess.
many places. All the places.
I want to go to the Huntsman Lodge if there is one, and storehouse and the store, and I want to mess with the Zazu again. Zazu. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start with Einir.
I'm just helping out where I can.
I don't think there's a check that you can do for this.
Check for organizing. Dexterity,
Still?
intelligence. For playing Tetris with items.
Thank you.
I'm good, thank you.
I was gonna
Nope.
check for it. So over the course,
Thank you.
would you seek any conversation with Shirey?
Not really. I'd just be keeping an eye on the kids as best as I can, and then just help them pick up.
All right. So then that's what you would be doing. Yeah.
Stimulating
You're gonna
gameplay.
follow
Very good. Doing jack shit.
Wynn,
That's
the
on you.
woodworker, over around towards camp. When you go over there, you can see that there are a total of 3 people working there. There's Wynn. There's also another blue kobold dressed in working clothes, as well as a halfling person. And they seem to be all like the kobold and the halfling are kind of sawing this log in half. And it looks like Wynn is doing like some more fine carpentry, trying to get the beds made. Do you want to like help out with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd ask where they wanted me to help out at.
You could probably like one-on-one help Win with the finer aspects of the carpentry of like getting the beds into a bed shape, a rough bed shape, like off the ground, headboards optional kind of shape.
If I see any bugs like crawling across the wood or whatever, I just
Over time, Iker like slowly just like start to climb down and just kind of chill on the floor, on the ground rather, and kind of keeping a lookout for any bugs kind of coming out of the log. It looks like Iker has slowly gotten accustomed. Like over the course of the next few hours, Iker slowly gets accustomed to the kobold there. Kind of laps of an occasional insect, although he is giving the kobold some. Dang it. Because the kobold's a dude. She's giving him some glances.
Do you want me to roll a check?
Oh, yeah. Freaking, yeah. For, I'd say around...
You making small talk?
13. They're rough bed shapes.
I'd say around another 2 hours of work in on the carpentry tools. You do have to get, occasionally, the bed shape is a little too short.
Does she get any assistance because Wine is an actual carpenter?
He's pointing out stuff.
I know, but does that assist her at all with her hours?
It did, yes. She's working for around 2 hours.
That's all I was saying.
If you want, he does offer, hey, if you want some tutelage, I can help you out on occasion. Do you, just perchance, have any question about him?
You've never seen one before.
No, I know that.
I mean, she's seen Kethar, but they don't even look remotely similar.
Cathar looks like a human. No, he looks like a...
Elf.
No. He looks like an elf that's flushed blue, white colors. Whereas this appears to be almost much closer to an actual elemental, swirling mass of earth.
I wouldn't ask any straight up particular questions about him, but I would be like, can you please assure Iker that you're not going to eat her?
Kind of. Iker? Oh, the adorable lizard.
Yes.
Kind of he bends down to look Iker right in the face. Iker, of course, turns the color of the dirt around her. And just goes, "You're cute. I'm not gonna eat you."
Thank you. So, is the egg in there yours?
No, it's Eric's actually. Eric's and Farron's. They aren't exactly married. I don't quite understand it.
They said something about it not being dangerous yet. Could you tell me about that?
I mean, they could. I don't know how long it's supposed to be an egg as opposed to, a baby. They might be talking about that.
Are the babies dangerous?
You could talk to the actual kobold.
The parent, the parent of the egg.
Parent of said dangerous egg.
Do you want to talk to the kobold?
Okay.
Kobold's like working away. Kind of notices you staring. Can I help you?
Yeah, I don't want to be rude, but I have a question. They said something about your egg not being dangerous yet.
Yes, it's a little. It's getting to the part where it could hatch any day. If it stays in the egg too long, it could be a sign of bad things. But
What kind of bad things? Is the baby gonna slaughter all the orphans?
no,
Okay.
The bad
it could
things
be a
were the
sign of the baby's.
being stillborn.
Oh, you made him sad! No!
I'm sorry.
He just pat his head.
I'm sure the baby
Who
is
knows
okay.
the -1 charisma again?
Bronwyn doesn't know as far as she knows, like,
fucking with
you
you.
know.
That's fair. That's fair.
Who has the charisma to multi-class into a charisma class?
Just fuck with you.
He's just like sad the entire time now.
Do you have any other questions?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Leave. I'm sure everything will be fine.
I go back over and finish my work. Like, silently.
The wind just kind of looks and goes, oof.
Oh my
This
god!
guy's a meme master.
Oof. That's a big
Where are
oof.
you going?
I've got so many places.
Choose one.
Yeah. The Huntsman Lodge.
We're just gonna
Yeah.
head back
Head
down
there,
the
yeah.
mountain.
Yep.
Okay. So you
I'll be
Big oof.
sprinting the entire way, just down the mountain.
give me an athletics check.
Yay.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Can I give myself guidance?
You're just like
Not for, like, a whole
spellcasting as
15
you're running.
minutes.
Let me use a different dice. That
The
one's
benefit
only
from the benefit from the guidance would be equally like detrimented from the fact that you're having to concentrate on it.
Ha, 12.
Nice! You're able to get down pretty quick without getting too tired.
Or falling and tripping.
or
Stealing all my
taking
loot.
or taking a level of exhaustion.
Oh, downhill is fine. Uphill, I think, would be the issue.
That's true. Depending on how quickly you're running. So once you get down there, you're just gonna look for
The person nearby, you, that one.
What's your name?
I don't care about the name. I just need the Huntsman Lodge, or the lodge with the pelts and stuff.
there's a kid there holding the stick, like
Yes, kid.
Kid holding a stick.
point. That way.
Gotcha.
Do you sprint there, or do you just walk at a normal pace?
Oh, I'm sprinting the entire way. Just I am ready to get there. I'll toss a silver behind me. Just ding.
You hit the kid in the face.
I'm not even paying attention to where
No,
it was
you're
a
able
copper
to-
piece.
That's an important difference. You toss a copper behind you, run over towards the Huntsman Lodge.
Yep.
The Huntsman Lodge itself is actually, it looks like it's a fairly well-built building, relatively large compared to the other buildings around the area. It's not just like a stand as a marketplace. It's like a proper lodge, and then walk inside.
Yeah. Like, well, I'm gonna stand outside and wonder for a second. Just this is nothing like back home.
It is very much not like back home. Like it is literally built out of tree corpses.
Yeah, ours was built into trees. Oh.
Sorry.
That's
Inside-
Augie right now.
inside there's a bit of a almost it looks like the front area. It reminds you a bit of like a bar because there's a bar as well as like a waiting area for people look like to sit and wait, as well as a human woman just kind of sitting behind the front desk. Looks like she's just kind of staring off into space. And you come in, she's like, "Hello,
Hi.
how can I help you?"
Yeah, I need leather. Like,
Do you need? We sell skins.
yes.
Skins. Okay.
Yeah, can I turn that into leather?
Yeah, these skins,
Yeah, I'll do
leatherable
that.
skins.
Yeah, I don't care what you have. I'll just take it.
We've got deer.
Anything better? Deer's fine. If you have a bear, that'd be cool. A bear.
Bear.
Is there any
Do you
bears
have the
around?
coin?
Here? I think so. Jingle my little purse of copper.
All right. Now I gotta figure out how the heck much a bear skin costs.
You can make it up.
I can. Sorry. Okay. 1 gold, 5 silver.
You're robbing me blind. 1 gold.
Someone had to go toe to toe with this bear, risk their life to get you this bear.
And I pull out 5 wolf fangs.
Oh,
Is
so-
1 bear worth 5 wolves?
I mean, you said the fangs. Just
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't.
is the skill to kill a bear worth the skill to kill 5 wolves?
Well, for whoever happened to get those fangs, yes.
Oh, I don't think I got him. I didn't kill him. Fine. Gold and 5 silver.
Thank you.
I'll take the bear pelt. Just wrap it up.
Takes it
Wrap it up.
in.
I don't want the bear pelt extended. I want it wrapped up and so it's just, a nice little bundle.
Okay, yeah. I'll
And I
get
can.
it for you real quick.
Yeah.
Drops back.
You don't happen to perchance purchase items from me, do you?
What kind of items are you selling?
A shield.
Just a
Just
normal
a shield.
A normal-
I have a lot of stuff in my bag. I don't think I can carry all of it. Just a normal shield.
Can I see the workmanship?
It's wait. Mending.
Give me a second.
Mending. Here you go.
I mean, 3 gold sound fair?
I mean, I got it for free, sure. So sure. Yeah, 3 gold. All right, lost 1.5, got 3 back.
Mm-hmm. All right. So then you're gonna start heading back up,
Yeah.
right?
Stop it.
What else do you need to do?
I
Orphan
forgot.
mattresses.
Orphan
Work-
mattresses.
Work on that while Nimbus. Where do you go?
To my mother's house.
You make your way over there. You can see that your mother's house. You recognize it. It's a bit of a smaller cottage with a very expansive garden out back. Well, it's not really out back insofar it is like it looks like it's a more of a. There's still a very visible set apart area. It's not like it's like this just plants and then free area. It is still very much part of the building, but you can see that there's the expansive garden as well as the cottage in the front. What do you do?
I'll knock.
There you go. You knock. After a moment, Hana opens the door. She looks like she's around 60, 65. She kind of looks in. She seeing that it's you, she kind of steps out and closes the door behind her and just goes, "I need that up. Sorry, I can't get everyone confused. Nimbus, it's good to see you."
It's good to see you too. We just got in. I figured it was probably best if I didn't bring my friends, given that I travel with an elf.
Yes.
You mentioned that she hasn't been doing very well.
Today's been better. She said that she wanted to go out tomorrow.
Okay. that should be fine. I'll talk to my friend.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry.
No, I understand.
Do you want to? She has. Opens the door.
I'll follow her in.
The two of you walk inside. It's a close, comfortable place. You can see your mother is currently. It looks like she has brought one of her plants inside, and she's looking at it very, very closely. And you can, like, Holly kind of walks up to her and like taps on the shoulder and gestures towards you. And she looks over towards you, and it's a familiar look. Like when she first sees you, you know it very well. It's a look of a mix of genuine love, and you can just see that flicker of something worse. Nimbus.
Hi.
Hi.
I just got back. We're not going to be here for very long, but
Okay.
I wanted to come and see how you're doing. What's going on with this one?
Oh, well, I've had the most terrible time getting these to grow. I think the children are giving me the wrong plants. They keep on saying they're digging up the right plants, but none of them seem to be wanting to grow here, so I guess I'll have them get me another one.
Well, have you tried putting it straight in the ground?
Yes, yeah. Straight in the ground, keep it on the ground, put it in the sun, put it in the shade, put it in the sun and the shade, put it in the shade sometimes, sun sometimes, water it a little, water it a lot, water it not at all, water it too much.
Well, you'll figure it out. You always do.
Thank you.
I did find something during my travels, and I'm going to pull out all the books. I was able to find a library, and I've tried to start reading up. Yeah, I've been working on it a little. I'm not very good yet. And then I kind of pull out my little packet of verbs. It's not quite as expansive as your collection. But once I get better at it, maybe I can try and see if there are some exotic plants that I can bring back for you. See if you can get them to grow here.
I would love that.
Kind of shove all the books back into my bag.
You guys. I love these moments when I can see myself in you. Sorry.
How has everything been? I know I've only been gone for, I think, a couple months. Not very long.
Things have been, they've been going well. They've been going well.
That's good. Have you gotten to see Reginald?
Oh, the egg. I haven't. No. Not you. No.
Well, maybe once he's hatched, maybe they can bring him to see you.
Yes.
Did they tell you who I was coming back with? We came across quite a few children who were in need of a home, and so we brought them back here. Maybe you could teach some of them about the herbs. Maybe they can help you find the right plant instead of kind of pat
The plant on the table.
Do I recognize the plant?
Give me a nature check.
Sure. 5 for now, right? 14.
Not this plant. No.
Yep.
I can try and teach you some better than these dusty old books.
They're not great books. Can I show her my
Sure,
favorite?
you're just not reading them right.
There's a possibility. Can I show her my favorite of the books, which is
I forget what I called this one.
so you have an herbalism kit, this book, and a body. What next?
What?
Yeah, Reese. Yeah.
You named it that.
Did I? Did
Yeah, that was you. That was you. That was
just
you.
me?
Yes.
Yes.
Crap. Okay.
Funny thing is, an herbalism kit can't make acid. Or can't make acid. You need an alchemist kit.
What is it? Have you read it any?
Maybe the
I
herbalism
decided
kits
to
to
start
help
with
bring the
gas
body
stuff.
back or preserve it.
Pass it over.
She starts kind of like, the two of you have she begins tutoring you in herbalism. That particular book, it turns out, is about how to grow plants using corpses as fertilizer.
Oh!
The different races that work well for different kinds of plants, what nutrients are in them, how to
Oh.
bury them, how to properly get the entrails out so the nutrients can flow into the soil.
Good stuff to know.
Indeed.
Ah!
It's not about hiding
That
dead
was
bodies. It's about using them in a way that doesn't involve necromancy.
I like it.
So yeah, the two of you would be able to spend a few hours working on herbalism. Two.
Dude. I would have left the store or left the Hunt's Lodge and got about halfway towards the mountain and been
Did you remember
like,
to-
shit! And sprint all the way back.
Because you forgot something.
I got a marrow skin that's kind of decomposing in my bag. I haven't tanned it at all. I just skinned it off the body. I just throw it on the counter.
You run in and you don't even bother her to greet you again. You just sunk fish.
How much for this? It's kind of smelly. I don't want.
What
to smell like
is
fish.
it?
It came from the sea.
Well, it's got scale. I hope.
Dragons have scales, and they don't come from the sea. I don't know what you can do with it. I'm not that good yet, so I don't need this. What can you give me for this, or what can I get with this? It's a large monstrosity. It was shoddily done.
Mm-hmm. But it is large size.
Yeah.
Does this include the human half or just the tail half?
You're quite probably just the tail half.
I just wanted to make sure we don't have a skinned full on. Okay,
Daddies.
Oh no.
Well, Marrow, their human half is debatably human.
Put it on. Can I
Barely.
swim with it?
Humanoid half.
Yes.
I mean, to the queen, it's
If
all
I
the same.
jumped in the skin, could I use its flipper to swim?
What the fuck? Oh, I can't. What the
This
fuck?
is a sentient being you're talking about.
Not anymore. It's not.
And the answer is yes. It would probably go up to here, and you have to seal it off somehow, and it'd be really awkward to move your feet like that. But yes, you technically could. She's like, I don't know. She kind of I can't. Can I hold it overnight? Take a look at it, and then you come back in the morning.
I'll be back.
I want to get someone who knows what.
Yeah, it's a thing. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow.
Thank you.
And if you're lying to me though, you'll never see me coming.
What is that supposed to mean?
Do you teleport out of the room?
No, I don't. Well,
Do it. Do it.
I fade
Do it.
teleport out of the room. Just leave a pile of leaves where I'm at, where I was at. Just little breeze comes through and pushes them away.
Ah.
Nope, marrow skin's still there.
Yep. All right. So, I'm gonna head back up and
Yeah.
then talk to Sarelli.
Cereal.
Thank you. I got most of that right. Okay. Talking to Sariel. Cereal works.
It's the wrong color, but I drew an egg.
Aww. I want to make sure I got the color right. Okay. So you would head over towards
Sariel's place.
Sariel. Yeah, she runs a.
Bed and breakfast.
No. She doesn't actually run anything. She's in charge of keeping. She's a quartermaster. In charge of keeping.
Oh,
stock.
it's a storehouse.
Storehouse. That's what I was looking for. Like after probably asking directions from someone. Walking over, you can see that there's it looks like a proper storehouse. Doors currently closed, but when you get close, you can hear like rustling noises from inside.
Bust in like Kramer. Have you ever seen Seinfeld? So basically, I just throw open the door and stumble in.
You stumble in. You can see it looks a little bit like a warehouse. There's like racks with boxes in it. You see on on the far side, there's a rack of spears, and right now, kind of like in the middle aisle, with having a box taken down, like sorting through it, you can see that there is. She has,
and she is a.
She appears to be elven.
Half elf or full elf?
She has what looks like a bit of a a green tinged skin with silvery hair that goes down around here-ish.
I didn't expect you.
She does appear to be a sea elf.
Yeah. Hi.
What are you doing?
Dragon Lady told me to come help with sewing and stuff, getting the beds and stuff like that for all the 30 kids.
Oh, yes.
I forgot her name. The Dragon Lady, the one with the egg. Farrell.
Farron, yes.
Farron.
Yes. So you're here for
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just give me some needles and some thread and whatever else I need, and just I'll make do.
Okay. I'm working on getting the linens out of storage. Getting the cloth out of storage, so that we can do that. I should have a pile just right there. She points across the aisle, where there is
Does that be so much work?
small little pile of cloth. Yes. So if you could do that for me.
Dip. Ow.
We are going to
Wait,
need,
do you still have the gloves on?
Yeah.
Wouldn't the gloves protect you from poking yourself?
when you poke the
think
gloves,
so.
it hurts.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I think that it's just like going
It's-
through nylon or something like that.
When you okay.
Like, the material I'm thinking of is like a
procure
nylon
for you.
style.
She kind of like she escorts you outside. Gets you sat down on a bit of a bench, and she gets out some needle and thread. It's thicker thread than we would have nowadays.
Almost pine like.
And the two of you would start. Leatherworking tools is really the best. Sorry, I don't think there's a better tool for it. So this, because
Well, I have leatherworkers tools.
right,
Yeah.
this would count towards leatherworking
Oh,
tools.
cool. I will stay
Just
here as long
because
as it
there's
takes.
no better, I don't think no better tool proficiency than leatherworking tools.
I will stay here as long as it takes.
And she kind of like she's very careful to properly store up the storehouse before heading outside with you and begin properly sewing everything close together. She doesn't really seem to be she doesn't seem to want conversation. She doesn't say anything at all. Do you want to bring anything up to her?
I'm probably just talking, but like nondescript talking. Like nothing's being said while I'm talking. Basically, just yammering on, just blah 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 blah.
After around half an hour, she just kind of, excuse me. Are you nervous at all? You keep on speaking.
No, yeah. Sometimes I just talk. I just talk just for the sake of talking.
Huh.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, you're the first sea elf I've seen since I left my home. Well, second technically, but the first one was evil. He tried to kill me. Well, us.
Oh.
Yeah. Then he got beheaded. Actually, I think she took. That was
The
when.
monk.
Yeah, that was monk.
Oh.
Yeah. I think
Inverted
she. I think our orc friend, half orc friend, from here to here, cleaved off. I returned him to the sea, but he was still evil, kinda.
Oh my god.
So you're the first one I've seen in a long time.
Oh my god, Augie.
Quite.
I'm from the area, by the way. Or Azorir. Azorir.
Oh, that place.
Yeah.
How is it holding up?
Last time I saw it, not so well. To pirates.
Is it still there?
I think so. I mean, you
That's-
can't really
that's
get rid
good.
of a place.
That's true. Do you? I'm going to have to go back there someday.
Oh. Be careful. The Sahagwan ladies are wanting to attack it. So, sink it into the sea.
Well, that's bad.
Yeah. We're
But
making our
I'm
way there eventually.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
Yep, my,
Things are not going. There, you see, there's a reason why going outside and finding out every little thing that's wrong with the world and then trying to fix every little thing that's wrong with the world doesn't work.
Oh, that's why I'm not trying to fix anything. I'm just trying to, help where I can.
Helping where you can, trust me, it'll turn into fixing everything.
Oh, as long as you fix a little chaos and sow a little chaos, the yin and yang.
So do nothing.
Basically.
Then why not just be somewhere doing nothing?
Here I am.
I guess. How old are you?
97.
My God.
She's like, that explains why you won't shut up.
I'm sorry, but
Well, but take my word from it. No matter what you do, by mortal reckoning, 557.
okay. Yeah.
Fair.
You don't like marrows, do you?
There was a time where any mention of them would send me into a fury.
Oh, well, you should go check out the Huntsman Lodge. I have one of their skins. It's just like to see.
I've seen enough skins with marrows.
Okay then.
What is going on right
Yeah.
now? Ew.
What?
Reginald's fine, but I didn't need that bottom one.
Tentacle?
Hold it up to the camera.
Why are you drawing tentacles?
Stop.
Because it's the queen.
Oh. But I've got a job to do, so.
Give me a dexterity, whatever the thing is you're trying to do again.
Dexterity leatherworkers check?
Thank you. Yes, that.
Yeah.
Whatever it is you're trying to do.
17. I'm not proficient in it, so just 17.
Got a full 2 hours in on that.
Oh, hot damn.
So we all got 2 hours now.
At the end of which, once the sun's about to go down and people are kind of heading in for the day,
You all got 2 hours.
she
That's
you're able to finish actually slightly before then.
not like I'm
She
working
kind
on
of
it.
gathers up the sewed together sheets that y'all have now at this point.
Wait a second. Sorry to interrupt. What tool were you working on again?
I think I worked on cook's utensils like once.
Her mental acuity.
After she kind of like steps up and just kind of look. You seem like a fine person, and I just want to say. One day, you're going to look back and realize that the world's going to go a certain way no matter how hard you try and change it. And the best thing to do is to learn to go with the time.
Are you talking about the Ascension or the Revelry or whatever it's called? Because I won't have that ever.
Whatever happens in the next life, the only thing you can do in this life is
I
let
don't
it
think
flow
I had
through.
a past life.
What?
I never went through my remembrance. I don't have dreams. They've gone. They're not here. Yeah. I think I saw one thing once where I saw a tan elf with a bow. What time? I think it was Corlon. It might have been Dendar.
Slowly pulls back his nose.
It might have been the stranger. But
Him? What
I
it look
will-
like?
I recount what it looks like because I forgot. Personally, I forgot.
It's like a-
You said it was a tan elf with
Wood elf. I think
wood
you
elf or
said.
something like that. Yeah, you said tan something, and I saw a boat.
1 second, I forgot.
Oh well, have a great day.
Stop acting like you have notes.
I have notes. I have too many notes.
Oh well,
Oh, yeah, Delarin the Stranger.
Delarin, yes, Delarin the stranger.
So you recount what
Yeah.
it looks like. Oh yeah, that's him.
Neat. Oh well, see you later. I'm gonna go back up to the temple. They yeah.
You're
Bye.
in the temple, you know that, right?
No, I
The
thought
temple
the-
campus. We want to go back up to the temple proper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's
I thought
in
she
the
was.
temple.
I thought she was down
Not-
at the store or in the.
No,
main
she's not
town
in the
area.
town. She's
No,
part of
Oh,
the
okay.
temple.
she's on the campus. Yeah.
Gotcha.
The storehouse is for the temple in particular.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go look for that. The Earth guy.
The Earth guy.
I don't have his name. Huh?
When?
Yeah. He looks cool. I wish I could have the little swirly magma patterns on my face. So you even agree. Goodbye.
She just seems to not care. Like, you thoroughly worn her out
Yeah, that's the
with
that
all
was the
your
goal.
youthful energy.
She's really old.
Right. So after probably around half an hour to an hour of working out, like getting the room set up, and eventually getting the beds in that Bronwyn had prepared, you probably would be taking the beds over there, wouldn't you? Meeting up with the linens that you've been sewing, and you're in a house somewhere. So.
Great.
She, whatever the heck her name is, what's her name?
Cereal.
Serial,
Serial.
would ask you to take the linens over towards the orphanage, and then
Oh,
you're
that's so
helping
heavy.
Wynn carry the beds over. So you would be able to, the three of you would be able to.
That'd be heavy as shit.
Yeah, they would.
I'm
I'm
just-
dragging him on the ground at this point. Like,
I'm just
Oh
being
my
like
god, Augie.
very silent as all of this happens because I feel bad about how many times I messed up today.
Actually, during about like when you're nearing completion, you're kind of like walks up on your shoulder and just goes, "Who's the Rock Man?
The Rock Man.
The Rock Man." Pointing towards the
his name was Dwayne Johnson.
Oh my gosh! The Rock Man.
His name is Win.
Who's Win the Rock Man?
Who's win? No
Do you want to ask him?
I can't.
He told you he's not gonna eat you.
Rock's lie.
I'll hold
knows.
you while you ask him.
She
okay?
knows. She knows too much.
And if he gets too scary, you can do your cool trick and disappear. Okay?
Can I do other tricks if he's too scary?
The
No,
spiders.
only if he actually tries to hurt you, okay?
What if he tries to hurt me by looking at me?
I don't think he can do that.
He's very strong.
Do you think
You're
he's
so
stronger?
evil.
Do you think he's stronger than me? I protect you.
I would
okay?
inside check that.
Yeah.
Insight check a lizard.
He's a rock man.
So you like hold Iker towards this rock man, and Iker goes. And how are you? Wynn just kind of like I'm doing well, thank you. And here goes. How you are?
I think she's trying to ask what you are.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm Genasi. I guess that doesn't explain a whole lot. A combination of it's my own memory about it's a bit, speaking to Iker, my own memories about it's a bit fuzzy.
Raw elemental power.
I'm told that someone like me comes about from souls making their way out of the material plane, getting caught in the plane of Earth, being bundled up by elemental energy and returning to the material plane. My first memory is watching a group of travelers down a road, and I remember seeing what they looked like and feeling that, hey, I should look that way too. And since then I've been, well, you didn't ask for my life story, but that's how I am. Does that explain it for you?
And you can't cast guidance on her.
Iker looks at him. Yes.
Insight check.
I'd like to insight check. Ooh, that's good.
She's a lizard. It's not. You don't gotta roll that good.
23.
She has no clue what's going on. Like he lost her at soul.
A rock.
I'm just like, I think it means he's part earth and part man, okay?
Iker ate some rocks.
Reese's face while watching you try and explain that.
No, Iker, you're a lizard.
Part earth.
If you want to identify as...
Is Iker part
Liquor.
earth, part lizard, part rat?
Oh god.
No.
Part berry.
You're
Part
okay.
dead.
Just because you
And part plant.
just because you eat something doesn't make you that thing.
And how did he become Rockman?
He was made that way.
Like how Ronman was made big and strong?
Yes.
And how Tinier was made tiny?
Yes.
And little?
Yes.
And weak?
She's not weak.
This has got a lot to say about you.
Fuck!
And dumb.
Kick your ass.
With questionable fashion
We tried
sense.
that. We tried that already.
And how and how Nimbus was made shiny.
Yes.
Sometimes. And how Augie is all green, and then also all of the other ones. Is
I think he's. Or I think
is they different or same?
Augie and Win?
No, Augie
And Augie.
and Octave.
he's
and-
only seen. He's
and
only
They're,
seen.
Oh.
they're same but different.
She's
No.
She's only seen.
different
Spring
or
and
same,
summer, spring and
not
autumn.
both.
You haven't been Winter Render?
They're same,
Yeah.
but they don't act same.
I thought you were Winter at the start of our journey.
Not when Iker was with us.
Yeah, not when Iker was with us. She's only seen Oa.
Yeah,
Spring and Oa.
They have different memory.
different then.
Yes.
Where's
She's nothing
You don't have a way to win this.
where?
inside of Augie.
This is the equivalent of a child asking, but why?
This is
But why?
We literally have a toddler in
why?
our party now.
But for why?
Come here.
But for
because,
why?
Because why?
Make her hungry.
I pull out some rations and I'm like,
I'm gonna start by doing math numbers. I'm gonna start by doing math.
I give her a
Edgar,
pet,
if you-
and I turn to Win and I'm like,
You smart
"Thank
now.
you."
He seems both surprised at how eloquent Iker is, and surprised at
How dumb she is.
Yeah.
She's a lizard.
so the three of you are able to work in consort to get those beds ready for the children.
I'd be dragging what I just made across the ground, just slowly, like every minute I'm getting 5 feet. Just
You're not just doing multiple trips?
no, it'd take too long.
You deserve this.
Yeah.
Strength training.
Yes. So, is there anything else I want to do before the end of that night?
Just a quick question.
No, wait. What did I forget?
I mean, I'm still at my mom's.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Just hanging out, you know.
She kind of like, as she's beginning to explain it to you, you can see. At first, while you were there, she seemed, very tense and like was looking at you and seemed almost a little nervous. And as she begins just kind of explaining how things, and when she's talking a bit to understand where you are, learning wise, but as time goes on, she kind of starts. When she begins to get more, she's less talking to you and talking about plants and nature. You can visibly see her relax, and her voice gets less tense, and you can see her smile, like flickers of smiles kind of go across her face, and she begins teaching you all about how these plants are. And then eventually, like when you're outside, looking at her garden, she kind of glances up at the sky, and then you're like, oh, I'm sorry. Did it keep you too long?
No, I came to visit you. That's what I wanted to do. I probably should be getting back, though. I think my companions are probably wondering where I am. Okay, I'm gonna kind of.
Could you wait just a moment and look at the stars?
Of course. I'll kind of start star watching with it.
She doesn't say anything more, really.
On my way, after it seems like she's content, can I kind of offer my arms out for a hug, but I'm not gonna approach her? Like, if she wants to go in for the hug, then she can.
Just like a.
Yeah.
Very tentatively and very lightly. She's not hug. It's more of like a light touch.
I'll give her kind of. I'm gonna mimic her. Like, I don't wanna.
And then she lets go. It was nice spending time with you.
I agree. If we go out in the forest before I leave, I'll see if I can find the plant for you.
Thank you.
You know, head out, skedoodle, skedaddle, and find the rest of the party.
Okay, and you said you had a quick question?
Oh yeah. Other than Milzal, are any of the other kids elven or half elven? Like the younger ones that I didn't write about.
There's going to be at least like
I would assume Mother wouldn't take in elves or gnomes because they live for fucking ever.
Yeah. I think there'd be one more like half elven, probably 12, 13-year-old boy.
Okay. Cool. Just curious.
Yeah.
And I'll meet back up with you guys at the orphanage.
So after all the kids get taken care of, with regard, oh my god,
Not there yet.
Just everything you say makes it worse.
what do you guys want to do?
I'm still.
You're still dragging the bed.
I will
yeah.
go and assist him if I see him. Jesus, these are heavy.
Yeah. I've only got like 40 feet from where I had them.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Why didn't you ask Serial to help you?
She just
I think
told
I
him to fuck
annoyed
off.
her. I think I pushed her
can-
to the edge
I
and
can
she just
easily-
kind of walked off.
I can easily see that.
Yeah.
I will help him drag the beds the rest of the way.
But I found out the guy in the vision, or the one dream I had,
Mm-hmm.
it was Delarin, the stranger, according to the lady.
Wait,
According to Serial, yeah.
Serial.
It was Delarin, the stranger.
that's not how you say her name, but that's weird. I mean, I know a little bit about the stories, but not.
Well, I
Not
knew
a
that he
ton.
was a hero. That's pretty much. I mean, I know I've heard a lot of stories about him, but I never really knew what he looked like.
Mm-hmm.
But now I do.
Wow.
Yeah. So these bed sheets, you gonna help with them?
I'm helping you with the mattresses. We're going.
Okay.
Let's go.
Once you get the beds moved over,
Yeah, I would be like,
I'm just
I'm
getting
not helping
getting
at
kids
all.
comfortable.
Like I'm doing that mimic where I'm like almost lifting
keeping
the
an
beds.
eye-
It just
but
it
not
feels like
quite.
this should be easier than it is right now.
No, they're really fucking heavy.
Keeping an eye and ear out for anyone who, specifically keeping an eye on the tiefling twins to see if they're being assholes. Which, knowing them, yes.
so let's say you saw the two of them pointing and sniggering. What would you do? Because like that happens. Just not making a big joke. Like one of them whispers in the ear, and like vaguely points, and they both go like.
I will have my owl, who's been circling the room the entire time, by the way.
Yeah.
When it's going behind them, not come or back around, but have it dive slowly
between them.
dive down towards them and fly, or like maybe land on the ground behind them to try and see if I can hear a little bit better. See if I can hear. Great.
Give me a perception check. It's going to be difficult. They're being very careful that only each other can hear what they're saying.
Owls have crazy hearing.
Double twos.
Jesus.
Are they
Five.
only
There's a
speaking in
lot of
infernal?
noise. Unfortunately, it gets lost in the kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle.
Through my owl's eyes, can I see what they're pointing at?
At people.
At who?
With that perception.
Well, let's see. They're right now. They're running through. Like they're kind of watching folks kind of slowly head in. They do point at the egg at one point, at Reginald. At another point, they point at like one of the new kids. At one point, they point at Raven. And then for a while, the two of them, they just don't say anything. They just watch Horse follow Raven around. It's almost, and for a moment, it almost looks like Raven's like trying to, the Horse is trying to like get its mouth in and like nibble on her.
Horse. You do not eat Raven.
That's Icarus' job.
Oh my god!
You're making all of our pets cannibals.
They don't. No, they aren't eating their own species. They're eating different species. That's just called being humans.
That's really? I thought it was just called being part of Animal Kingdom.
I get it.
I would, once I got all the beds in and everything, kind of go whisper to them and tell them that Icar thinks she's part food, and to just go with it, because trying to explain otherwise is a fruitless effort.
But yeah, I'm just gonna.
We should find lodging for you all for the night, and plan on staying in the temple.
Bless you.
Bless you.
And you're welcome to stay in the temple,
Times 2.
Ow.
but I know that might not be optimal
Right now I'm
for
staring.
people who like beds.
Oh, I don't need a bed.
I'm staying where my brother's staying. On the floor next to him.
particularly need a bed.
If you'd like to stay in the temple, you're welcome to.
Sounds like everyone's sleeping up here tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Raven and Davrick be next to each other, preferably, so I can keep an eye on both of them.
I would also ask Nimbus for a private conversation later.
Oh.
So many private conversations.
Please.
You mean tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm when I say temple, I mean like the main temple.
I-
So you can.
I messed up some today. I offended your friends.
Ooh.
What's the...
Farron and Eric's.
Arix.
It was Arx I talked to, or...
Arix is the
Woodworker.
kobold, and Win is the genasi.
I offended Arx.
You need to get a dog.
How? He's usually pretty.
I asked about the egg and about the dangerous, and I thought that it was going to be dangerous for the other orphans, and I didn't know.
I see. Oryx and Farron. Kobolds don't have the same kinds of relationships that people have. They aren't as close as a normal couple might be. Oryx and Farron are actually the reason why I'm a Dawn Seeker. Their tribe was passing by and tried to raid the village, and we were able to turn most of the tribe away peacefully, and then Farron and Eric's decided to stay, and they've been trying to make their own tribe of Idazel. Probably why he's a little sensitive about it, but I mean,
You made him cry.
They managed to forgive gnomes. Do you know how much kobolds hate gnomes? They hate gnomes a lot.
Comparable to orcs and elves.
So, if you apologize, then
I did, but he seemed really uncomfortable.
I can talk to him about it if you'd like.
And I'm sorry about offending your second mom, too.
I don't think you offended her. It's tough to offend her. she's got very tough skin. I mean, she's had to go through at least 70 different puberties for all the different kids that she raises. So.
It's fair, yeah.
So you're gonna be staying
In the main temple.
in the main temple, and the two of you are gonna be sleeping very, very secure on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Just
doing,
in between the two beds of where Raven and Davrick are.
gonna
okay.
be doing some prayer.
I will be sleeping for the first 4 hours, trance style.
Got it.
First 4 hours, and then I'll be up for the last 4. I'm not sure if we're taking watches, but that's kind of what.
Still
where my
feeling
things
bad
are.
about my ignorance around the egg. I would sleep by the egg.
In the orphanage.
Yeah.
Do I happen to
Yeah,
see
if you're
Eric?
you're
Eric
sleeping for the
on my
first
way
4
to,
hours.
Uh huh.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll sleep for.
The first
Yes.
Can
No,
I-
no,
can
I'm
I
gonna.
Mm-hmm.
If we're taking watches, then I'll stay up for the first 2 hours. My owl will stay up for 2 hours, and then you can take the rest.
So this has been the orphanage, not the temple. Got it.
I don't mind taking the watch if you guys want me to.
You go ahead. You can,
Take second.
My friend
Sure.
Bronwyn wanted me to mention to you that she was very sorry about what she said.
I see.
And I believe she apologized, but she didn't feel
I-
like.
I know. It was. We've been.
some of them do, some of them don't. I'll talk to you about it in a minute.
It was more of a private matter, but we did have an egg previously, and
Oh no.
I understand. There's no offense to it, so I'll
second.
tell her as such.
Can I put my hand on her shoulder?
It's been a while. It's been a long time coming. So I don't know.
I would offer some sort of magical assistance, but unless Reginald will be hatching in the next 30 minutes, I can't really be of much use. My magic is very specific.
It's no worry.
I saw the beds back there. You all did a very nice job.
Thank you.
Especially given the time you had.
Thank you.
And then I'll head to the temple and then pray for a few hours and then go to sleep.
So you said you're where are you sleeping relative to the egg? Like next to it, on the floor next to it?
Like,
Because the egg has a bed.
yeah.
That is non-negotiable.
So
Reginald has his own bed.
King size.
I would be sleeping like. Is the egg like backed into a corner? Is it like?
It's like tucked up in the
Egyptian
sheets.
goose down.
Kind of in the. Would you want me to be in the bed with the egg?
No, I want to sleep to where like if one of the kids tried to come like mess with the egg, that they would end up disturbing me.
So she'd be like,
Like in front, on the front of the,
yeah,
in,
it's
in
on a
the
bedpost.
in the aisle in front of the egg.
Yeah.
Okay.
You probably also noticed while you're leaning on the bed that the bed is warmed. Like, this egg is incubating. It's not just like laying on a bed
where are
cold.
you sleeping?
This
It
is
is-
awesome.
And you can as people were coming back in like go to bed, several children were like taking flowers that they had picked that day and nestling them in with the egg, and like a lot of basically everyone was just like take your time, Reginald, you got this.
Oh my god!
Reginald is well loved. He's gonna be the biggest little shit when he gets born.
What if Reginald's a she?
Well, then Reginald is a girl name too.
Kobolds can change their genders.
They can.
Sexes, sorry. Because that's a thing they can do.
Cool.
It like specifically mentions it.
It specifically mentions that like if there's a bunch of dude kobolds and they need to make a tribe, some of them will just become lady kobolds, and then that's cool.
Cool.
Okay.
Um,
They like jellyfish.
yeah, like jellyfish and some kinds of fish.
Mhm.
That's a word for it that I looked up at some point. Right. So that's where you're sleeping. You're sleeping where? Meditating for the first few hours.
Yeah. Where's the kids all sleeping
In the orphanage
with the egg?
with the egg. Yeah, same room.
I'd be. Is there a second level or is there rafters
Just the
in
first
here?
floor. You got rafters. If you rafters,
Yeah,
if
I'll-
you want to try and like balance yourself on the rafters.
Are we
basically.
pulling a Horton and Maisie the egg here? Like,
No, I'm more so worried about a shadow.
oh,
Mm,
I'm more so worried about the shadow. Otherwise, I'd be finding a tree or something, being close to the family.
I like that. And then you're sleeping. You're sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're sleeping for the first 4 hours.
Mhm.
And then I'll be on watch for the first 2 hours, and then my
I'll
owl for
take
the second two.
watch
Okay.
with her owl.
Okay. Going
Fine.
to check.
Hold on. I think that's an 8. I'm just keeping an eye mostly on the two next to me and the egg.
Nothing really happens over the course of the first watch.
Okay.
It's still, but not in that kind of like when you're camping and like you're waiting for a band of orcs to attack you in that way. But it's still, but you just hear something in the background. It's still in a very things are okay kind
Creaky
of way.
barn style way.
In a what?
Creaky barn style way.
Is that relaxing?
No.
Okay, it's the opposite of that.
Terrifying.
Okay.
It's specifically as opposed to when you're normally on watch.
Oh, okay.
Like last night when you were on watch, where it was like here, even though it's like pretty much the same audio, it's
With
just nice. It's just calm and protective. Where are you taking watch from? Just like where you are.
Yeah, I would like.
Just gonna be looking around. Okay. Perception check. Total
Dear God.
You're good.
8.
8.
22 for my owl.
So what?
22 for my owl.
Okay, the owl's like looking around outside.
Yeah, it would be up in the rafters with Augie and just keeping an eye on people.
So you're kind of sitting there, like, looking around. You do hear a bit of a rustling noise, and then after a moment, from behind you, you feel something very large and heavy land in your lap as you're looking at the egg, and you can see very slowly cracks starting to form on the surface of this egg.
Holy.
It's gonna
dude.
think it's your mom. You're its mom.
They don't imprint. Reginald.
Fuck.
Is there anything you want to do about this?
Danger! Danger!
Wake me up
I
inside.
Does my owl wake me up at this point?
Yeah, I'd tell the owl to go get Einir.
The owl would telepathically wake you up after a few moments.
Fuck. What's happening?
Go get Nimbus. The egg is hatching.
Fuck. I just get up and start sprinting. I leave my owl
It would
behind.
be a shame if, you know... Yeah, never mind. We're good.
After a few more moments, while you're running to go to the main temple,
Sprinting as fast as my little halfling legs can carry me.
25 feet per round.
have
for
sending.
6 seconds.
50 feet per round, actually. What?
But her rest is up. No.
Do you have 3rd level spells?
Yeah, I do.
Motherfucker.
What?
Once I'm within message range, I'll use that.
It takes a few more. You can see the cracks kind of starting to form, and then you hear a soft, a very soft, adorable roar coming as you can see a little kobold snout beak thing start like
You know what?
Peer-
I will
piercing through the
cast
side of the
sending
egg.
actually.
and then after a few moments it kind of like shovels off the top part of its shell, and you can see it's wet and gooey and disgusting and slimy.
I would like grab the blanket that the egg was wrapped in to like.
To like grab the kobold baby, and it's like looking around, blinking like.
Is it like this? Is it like a little raptor hatching?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Great, wonderful.
Kind of leans up towards you, and then kind of snuggles up against you.
So as it like does that, I'll try to like turn the blanket into more of like a swaddle thing.
It seems it kind of like it seems like it's just trying to like cuddle up against you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
as
arrive.
I'm just like trying to keep it warm. Basically.
as I was like halfway through running, I realized, fuck, wait, I have sending, and I would have cast sending.
Boom! What are you sending?
The egg's hatching. Come, please. I'm still running.
Reginald! Does Oryx sleep in the temple with Farin or no?
No, they have like they sleep completely apart from each other.
Fair enough. Okay. I'll go find Oryx.
Okay.
No, actually, fuck. What the fuck am I doing? I'm gonna head on to the orphanage and cast Sending on Oryx while I'm going to the orphanage.
Okay.
We meet up halfway. I was like, okay, good.
Like, Reginald's hatching.
Does Farron know?
I cast Sending on Farron. Reginald's hatching. Oryx knows.
After a few moments,
And I'm
the commotion wakes you up.
orphanage.
I used all.
Oh, but you're semi-conscious anyway.
Yeah.
You'd see the commotion and choose to wake up.
I'd use the little horn of warning or whatever it was and just right at Nimbus.
For
what purpose? He's right
Because
there.
no one else can hear it except for her,
That's right.
who is
You
up
don't.
in the temple.
Right.
I don't know
kids,
anything that's
like,
going on. I just see
trying
what's
to-
going on.
At this
Right.
point, the kids are beginning to wake up because you know everything that's happening, and they're pretty much starting to cluster around you and just look at this adorable little thing.
At what point?
My owl's keeping a very close eye on the kids from my group, specifically Karthus and Calton.
I would tell
Is
them
it
that as
dark
soon
in
as
here?
they.
In here, there'd be spots of dim light, sparks of darkness.
I would tell the kids that as soon as Nimbus and or Reginald's parents get here, they need to scurry.
Okay, but for now, can we watch?
Yes.
Thank you. Shortly thereafter, Nimbus would arrive first, and you can see RX is very quickly behind you.
In Draconic, I'll kind of say hello, and I'll go in.
As I go in to look towards the kitty, you hear him in Draconic basically go.
And then I'll kind of like nudge RX forward a little.
RX kind of like.
And then Draconic, I told you he would hatch.
And you can see kind of Farron walk in through the door, And the two of them like lock eyes, and they look at the baby, and it's just she kind of snuggles up next to him, and you can see the two of them just looking down at their child.
How big is the child?
That's a big-ass hobo baby.
How big is Iker?
No.
I am gonna have a bow ready to trained.
They are roughly the same size.
I'm just gonna be eyeing Iker, just like
No,
ready
you
to
don't.
send a warning arrow straight in between.
I wouldn't let
Ready.
Iker hurt the baby.
I mean, are you holding it?
As
Or were you holding it at a time?
The baby?
Yeah.
Okay.
Iker was still probably asleep. After a moment, Arx kind of like looks at his friend and goes, "Can we do anything other than Reginald?" And Farron says,
Damn it.
"No, they didn't choose the name Reginald. The orphans chose the name Reginald."
Reginald was a great name.
It really was.
Um, the,
One
the,
of
the,
my succulents is named Reginald.
the two of them kind of with like a thank you all very much take Reginald, baby Reginald, back to their own chambers.
I'll just sleep the rest of the night in the orphanage because I'm probably like dead on my feet.
After my watch is over, I climb into the bed that the egg was in.
Ew, there's goo everywhere.
Nice
Gooey.
and warm.
And gooey.
And very
crunchy.
gooey.
But I used the blanket that it was wrapped in. So
Yeah,
that
but the
should've-
egg hatched.
And it's
On
It's
the
like
bed.
for lack of better words, it's like placenta is everywhere. Like
Correct.
you're laying in it.
I mean, it's
Okay, I don't
warm.
wanna do that.
ew.
Or I would like take the sheets off and then just lay on the
That
mattress.
probably works.
That would work, yes. The mattress is quite warm and comfy.
I would have gone back to sleep after all the commotion would die
Yeah.
down.
Just sat in the
Or
same spot.
gone back to trance.
Okay.
And then woken back up, or after her watch was done. I'm assuming your
The
owl
rest
would,
of the night passes without incident.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do
I
you want
have
to open
a
your
book.
leather worker stools?
Not on the rafters.
Okay. Are you sure? Just
Well, I am
working
just-
up there.
I am
Oh,
just
nope,
sitting
I
on
dropped an all. Thunk.
Oh no! There goes my skinning dagger. Raven
And
lost another arm.
I was gonna say, and
Oh my
Bobby's dead.
god! Like,
That was a joke.
That's fucked.
And you're sleeping.
That's fucked.
This is just
Is
going
that
through
a
my
dick?
head. This is just going through my head. It'd be so
Okay.
bad to just drop as a skinning dagger and oh well, there's someone lost an
Alright,
arm.
So what do you guys want to do that night next morning?
What kind of gold do we have collectively?
party funds, I think we have some weird
I
odd
have
number,
764.
I personally have around 400.
I have 549 gold, 5 silver, and 4 copper.
Okay. I think that we should buy another diamond.
Mhm.
So, since obviously this is a temple of clerics, usually we keep the more expensive components on hand. Theoretically, we could get them for free, but then they wouldn't have the money to replace them. So, luckily, we're only paying for the cost of them, not any sort of interest or raised prices.
Was there word of dragon slayers? I was meant to go talk to them yesterday, but I had a lot to do. Dragon hunters
Farin did
That
mention it.
may have work while we're here. I mean, we are going to be looking for the little fairy dragon, right?
That's not something that we're going to be able to do.
What did the dragon want? Like, what was the deal that he made with you, specifically about that dragon?
He told us that there was a traitor, and that was what he told us.
And we're not going to investigate it.
We really can't.
The fairy dragons are infamously reclusive, so you could try and like dig into that.
People have tried for years to find them. The only people who sometimes see them are children. Sometimes. I saw one once, and that was it.
I know what my goal is for the day.
If we can talk to the dragon
He is practically a
slayers.
child, so.
No. According to elves, I'm technically a child. According to every human, I've reached maturity at the age of 20. But
Acts like a child.
Yes, that is spring.
I'm gonna. I think we should stop by Sariel first, so we can see what kind of components she has, see if anyone needs to get anything.
Yeah.
And then we can maybe go all talk to the dragon hunters together.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
What kind of gold do we need for the diamond?
300. I have personally 471. In party funds, we have 77 gold.
I'll chip in 100.
Question
I will as well.
about
I paid for the last 2 diamonds.
yeah.
But-
Throwing that out there.
we really shouldn't just use it on willy nilly though. Like, no offense, Zazu's great and all, but
Saze.
If someone dies in front of me and I have the
I'm
capability
taking-
of bringing them back, and they
I'd
didn't
tell you to
deserve
take that
I'm going
100
to.
out of the 600 that I have
Okay.
in the bag, though.
Oh, I forgot to write that down.
but is there anyone that deals in magic stuff here? Like in
What
Grahesh
magic?
at all, or Raytheon?
No. If any sort of
So
components
between
there
my
would be
100 and
would
your
be
100
with
and the
Sarah.
77. That
Raytheon
would be
itself is a pretty
almost
small hamlet,
Yeah, there's no
It would be up north in Shentheon.
Shentheon.
which is several days travel.
Well, I've been thinking since the last time we were surprise attacked by these assassins, and I was gone, and well, you know the rest of the story. If we had a little,
There's not
If
going to
there
be
was a-
anything like that here.
yeah, I'm just saying.
You'd want
if
to
we-
find an artificer. It's possible for that
Ness's
to
tower.
be. Given that kind of magic item would be around uncommon level.
Gotcha.
Given that, it's not unreasonable to get it in any largish city. Like, it's going to be it's going to be easier if you go to frickin' like
Nesson's tower.
Nesson's Keep or Holmdom or places that are overflowing with magic.
Mm-hmm.
But given that you're not trying to craft like a rare item or anything,
Yep.
it wouldn't be crazy if you were to go to like Shentheon's on the lower side of big cities. It would be expensive and take longer. But definitely somewhere like Macroot or South Selm or Bosbury or Holmdom or
That was my goal when we were in McCrew, but we left so fast. I was gonna try to see if they had anything, because I was literally 30 feet away from being able to get to that assassin before he dropped the liquid. And if people were able to hold their attack for just a little while longer, I think I
Bearing
could
in
have got
mind
to him. And
you do want to get 4 of them.
Yeah.
So
technically, we only need 2. One for the person that's away from the party, and one for
That's
the people
fair.
that all stick together. Technically, we only need 2, but 4 of them would be ideal.
But they're probably attunement, which means that it's not reasonable to only get
I
2.
don't
think so.
Are they attuned? Let me double check. I think they might be. Let me look.
Regardless, we're not going to find anything like that here.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Can we head to Serial?
Yes. What do you want to? So
You didn't tell me that there was other elves here. Well, you told me about the dick elf, the wood elves, but you didn't tell me there were sea elves here.
Well, of course, there's all sorts of people here.
I know, but I was so excited to see him. The last sea elf I saw tried to kill me.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, you weren't there. Basically, long story short, monk got severed from here to here. Buried him in the sea.
In a river.
That goes to the sea.
Okay, Serial?
walkie, party, walkie. Okay. Serial's hut. You can see that this time she's kind of like on the outside. It looks like she is. She has out like the sewing kit that you guys were using the other time, and like has taken out like an array of different size needles and like little spools of thread, and is very carefully sorting everything back into the box.
Hello.
I
What was her voice like?
I don't know.
Normal.
Right. Okay, I remember her. Hello.
There it is. Oh, Sarah, you know her.
Nice to see you again.
Bronwyn? Einir?
I'm not there.
Not there?
Where are you going?
She's
I was
with
just
the
staying
kids.
with the kids.
Did you want to go talk with everyone with the?
You don't want to go to the Dragon Hunters, you don't want to go to the place where the magical
Oh
components
shit,
are
we're
gonna
going.
be.
Never mind.
That's
Okay.
yeah. You're on your way there.
I didn't know that we were
Ah.
on.
Yeah.
Einir,
You okay?
Adelaide,
What are you doing?
and
I popped my pinky, but like sideways.
ouch,
Don't put your finger.
and Iker.
Cookie.
So this is your
Friends, yes. Well,
okay. Yes. How can I?
Hearty.
Are you okay?
Did you
Are you
have
still-
any diamonds that would work for Riverfly?
Yes, I do. I think you want them.
How many should we get? How many can we get?
Really? I mean, I have an extra 300 gold after that, but I
can give
Really?
up 10 platinum pieces.
I'll chip in.
My thought process is there's never going to be a time when we don't need them.
yeah.
Like it's not like buying, 100 gold worth of salt. Like
10 gold.
10
worth of
gold
salt.
worth of salt. 10 gold worth of salt.
I can give you
know.
10 platinum pieces
Why do you have it in platinum?
because I wanted it in platinum. And yes, I carry it on me at all times.
I think one should be fine. We can get two, but
If we want to get 2, I'll chip in an extra
yeah,
100.
I have about 2.
10 platinum pieces.
I'll do math.
That's 100 gold. And it's easier to carry around 10 platinum.
I have
than
about
100 gold.
325 gold
Spice
left.
remember the walkie-talkies would be attunement.
They are attunement. I'm assuming a rare item would be non-attunement.
It's possible for you to get a version that's not attunement for like rare or very rare.
Gotcha.
So what's the plan?
I think getting one more will be good for now, because then we'll have 2.
We're
Okay.
we're out of them.
We have one right now.
We have one right now.
Oh, so we're gonna get 1 or 2.
That's what I'm asking.
I put in 100 gold.
I put in 100 gold too.
Oh.
If we want to get 2, I'll put in an
I'm gonna
extra
undo
100.
some of that math then.
Sorry.
So if we want to get 2, are you gonna put in
How much
200?
are you putting
Yeah.
in?
If we're getting 100. If we're getting 2, I'll put in 200.
Okay.
I am only putting in 100.
I paid for the last 2 by myself.
I think just one for now.
Okay, so
Okay.
1, and then 100 from you.
Yeah.
So if we could have one gem, and then we'll kind of have the money.
Yep.
There's that, so that you can repurchase.
Thank you. Give me just a second.
Sure.
Here's your gem.
In the bag. I wanted to show you this. And can I show her my bag with the arcane lock? It's nifty, right? Especially if you're in a place where there are a lot of thieves, because we were, and it was very uncomfortable.
She appears in and you
Please don't judge me. I don't have a lot of organizational bags, okay? It's all just kind of thrown in there. I'm sorry. I kind of tidied up a little.
No, don't try.
right?
I know how you. This is how you keep it, isn't it? I understand. I'm just saying if you.
I tidied it up before I got it.
I mean, it's not nearly as bad as my bag. There's arrows actually poking out of the
Oh my
canvas of the
gosh.
bags. If you'd like to
Skulls
organize my bag for me, it'd be great.
That's a service that you should pay for. She is a
I never said I
worker.
wouldn't pay for it. I just said if she'd like to, I was gonna pay her afterwards.
I think.
All right. Well, if
Does clairvoyance use 50 gold piece worth of ruby dust, or is it 25? I don't remember.
See the future.
No. That's augury.
Okay.
clairvoyance is see another place.
Ah,
Material components. I gotta look at the big old spell. A focus worth at least 100 gold, either a jeweled horn for hearing or a glass eye for seeing.
Alright, I'm
Doesn't
gonna be right
conceal.
back.
What the?
It doesn't
fuck do I
conceal
use
it?
Ruby dust
Nope.
for.
did you use that for the?
What is ruby dust? Oh, remove curse. I think.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Run the restoration.
I slip 100 gold for the focus for
I don't have
clairvoyance.
regular restoration. I've got lesser restoration.
One of the restorations is what I meant. Remove first item material components.
I slip over 100 gold
Nah.
for the clairvoyance.
I don't need it. I already have it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's.
I was trying to. I've got ruby dust for some reason. I don't know why I have ruby dust. It's for something important, I imagine. But we'll figure it out. I think. Oh, do you have any potions of healing?
Continual flame?
No.
Ooh,
No, that's one of the.
that's the ruby dust thing.
Continual flame requires a ruby.
No, it isn't ruby. It's ruby dust.
Specifically ruby dust.
There's
There is.
Powdered Forbiddance, which is a 6th level spell.
I'll look at it. I'll
Force
figure it
Cage requires 1,500 golds of ruby dust.
out. I'll figure it out.
Do you have any arrows?
Simulacrum. Are you casting
Leave
Simulacrum?
me alone. You're gonna feel so silly when I pull
Arrows?
this up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
I just kind of want to stock back up.
How many would you like?
I need 2 bolts and I need 4 arrows. Keep it at an even 20-20.
Can you please take 5 of each?
If I can give you 1 arrow and 3 bolts. I'm sorry, you like to keep your stuff.
I understand.
Fine, I'll take 5 of each. 10 of each.
Thank you.
And I'm not sure how much.
How about they?
I don't really. I know it's about a gold for 20. So I
One
give
gold
it.
for 20?
Yeah, I think it's 1 gold for 20.
Just a silver, please.
Ping, 1 gold. That's for talking your ear off yesterday. I know I'm being annoying when I'm being annoying.
Does this make me a prostitute?
Tomato, tomato.
He keeps calling me a hooker, and I've done no such thing.
Look at her hand.
Well, just a bad pun. Yeah.
My powder on the shoulder. And it was for continual flame. I don't know why.
Why would you
I
cast
don't know.
continual flame?
I don't know what was going on through Rich Nimbus's head, though. I only know that current Nimbus feels bad about it.
Okay.
Do you have any potions of healing?
A few, yes, thanks to your mother, most part, actually. Would you like a few of those?
How much are they running in materials for her? I want to make sure that she
25 gold for each should do.
for a normal potion of healing.
Yeah.
25 gold for a normal potion of healing?
You're buying it without a markup.
I'll buy 2 of them.
How many do you have?
I will buy 1.
Currently, we have an even 20.
Buy 5.
Okay.
I'll buy
Let's.
2.
Are you gonna buy just all of them? So 2
How much healing does a
2d4 plus 2.
fucking god? What the fuck?
That's better than healing word.
My mom's the best.
Okay, I'll buy. God damn it.
We can buy 5 and each will have 1 and then have 1 just in case.
Well, I'm buying 2 myself. Like,
Okay.
Regardless.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'll buy 2.
Okay, so there's 18 left, and you're down 50 gold.
Yeah.
I really hope that don't they usually cost 50 gold?
Yes, they
Yeah,
usually
yeah,
cost 50 gold.
But yeah, you
But
can-
keeping in mind
it
that,
costs-
that she's also growing all her own.
Yeah, it costs 25 gold to craft them.
Yep. Herbalism
2d4
kit.
plus what? 2?
Yeah,
Um,
I'm double checking that for you because now I'm panicking.
Alright, I'll buy 2.
and I will buy 1.
As long as the total doesn't exceed 20, you're good.
Wait, I guess I'll buy 2.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. Which usually costs...
It says 50 gold right here.
Yep.
But
I'll buy
herbalism kit
2.
makes
What is
it, or makes it,
Potion filling, there's fuel, yeah.
or
So yeah,
herbalism kit gives you, or allows you to make it with half the material cost.
Right.
So she's giving it.
And because it's
to
not a
half cost.
store, it's a store house. Because you're at the Nimbus home.
Cool.
Will you be needing
I will
to...
buy 2 as well. Should I buy an extra 2 for emergencies? Because we have party funds that I can take that out of.
I would say that would be a good thing to put party funds toward.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll be taking an even 10 in that case.
So who wants to hold on to the last 2?
Bag of holding.
That
I
is
bought 2.
not a good place for those. If we're going into combat, because then that's an action too.
Well, I've got 2. You've got 2.
I've also got 2.
You bought
I've
2.
got 2.
She bought 2. We can have 2 reserves in the bag of holding.
Okay.
That way, just in case if we need to, or if one of us loses one,
Or
you know,
who-
uses one,
Yeah.
Okay.
we can just pull it out of the bag
Are
of
there
holding
any
later.
other potions that are remarkable? Any scrolls that are remarkable?
We don't really make
Yes.
any scrolls.
I have a DM question. Would antitoxin have worked when we got poisoned by the assassins?
It would have helped. Probably confer advantage or something like that.
Do they have antitoxin?
Yes. How much did you found?
You would need an
50.
antitoxin for a specific type of poison, though.
I mean, let me look.
Fair.
Gains advantage on saving throws against poison for 1 hour.
I
Yeah,
just
so you
realized
would
I have
you would
4
have
daggers.
advantage on saving throws against poison.
I have 4
That's
daggers.
that's what it does. It doesn't
I don't remember.
flat out cure a poison, but it
Gives
lets
you
you make
advantage.
advantage on saving throws.
Cookie, you happy? She's been just asleep
And
on
those
her
are
little
50,
bed here.
so
Yeah. I'll put that in the bag of holding.
can I get one of those?
I still have a sleep scroll. Which we never used.
Question, and it's a weird question. Do you have a glass dagger sheath?
What?
I'm sorry?
That way I don't have to apply the poison to the hollow pointed dagger that you gave me. I can just pour the poison or the venom into the glass dagger sheath and then sheath the dagger. That way it's in the poison, so I don't have to apply the poison.
That's fair.
Nice.
I mean, we have well crafted dagger. They're not meant to be waterproof. They're supposed to.
I'm sorry, but do you
If the
understand what I'm
answer is
saying?
No, it's okay.
I have poison.
I think the big thing is that you're.
I have dagger.
The issue
hollow
is that like
point-
usually like sheaths are meant to let, like, for example, blood drip out,
Mm-hmm.
or like you don't want it to like rust the dagger or something like that. So most in order to make a waterproof sheath, you're gonna have to get it special made.
Gotcha. Yeah, the only reason I was asking is because I
Because the
don't
whole
want
thing with
to.
the hollow point dagger isn't that you're putting like you still have to put the poison in it before combat starts.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just leave it in there.
No, that's why I wanted because it only lasts for up to a day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I was like, is there a way that I can put the poison in without
No,
knowing that we're going
theoretically-
into combat and just leave it in there for the next couple days? Like, because I don't know if we're going to go into combat today, so I might want to leave it in the poison.
Mm-hmm.
That way, it's poisoned, ready to go for when we do go into combat. And my nose is stuffy.
I would have told you all that I'd be strapping the
But if that's not a thing, then it's
antitoxin to my belt so that if anyone needs it, they don't have to like try to dig through my bag.
just grab it off your belt.
Along with all your pocket change.
My pocket change right now isn't that much.
I
It's
feel that.
64. She's got most of my gold in the bag.
Yeah, I have 20 gold pocket change and the rest of it's in the bag of holding.
I have 180, but it's all in my bag.
Yeah.
Nom, nom, nom.
No.
Nom, nom, nom,
Yeah.
nom.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
You still have plenty of pythons and stuff, right?
Mhm.
Someone at the Adventure League, their daughter came in and was selling Girl Scout cookies.
That's
and
mean.
I was like, no, it wasn't mean. I was like,
That's really clever, though.
I was so happy
We have
because
60
Girl
pythons for 100 gold.
Girl Scouts don't come up to my
Huh.
place, so I don't get.
It's in exchange for the seeds because that exact same shit happened. A little pair of girls came to our house and was like, "This is what they did. They rang the doorbell once, then they rang it twice, and they went." And I came out and they were like selling like their Barbie dolls and like little things of Christmas ribbon and like water balloons, pre-done water balloons, and I'm like,
Here's $5.
yeah. No, I gave them like $1 and I got ribbon and I made you a really crappy little
Cute.
braided bracelet with the ribbon.
But yeah, no, Girl Scout
Cookie,
cookies
what you
Girl
doing?
Scouts don't come up to my place
Mm-hmm.
or around my area too
Shopping
often.
malls, dude.
I don't get out very often.
That's fair.
So at Game Empire, I was like, the dude's ass is like, hey, my wife and daughter's on their way up here. They got Girl Scout cookies. Do you want to buy any? I was like, hell yeah, I do.
Yeah.
What do you got? A bunch
Okay,
of Samoans?
so you guys are ready to head down towards the village.
Yes.
I'm done.
Yeah.
So as you all start to head down, you're kind of like walking
I'm
down
going to go up to probably specifically Tulfa and Rose and just tell them to keep an eye on the kids to make sure that they don't be assholes. And specifically shoot a look at the Tiefling twins because they've been assholes.
Oh, that was adorable.
Come here. Do you want attention?
So okay, they give you a understood. So as the four of you are on your way out of town, Nimbus, you hear a familiar voice kind of call out to you. As you see your mother and with Hana kind of like walking alongside her, kind of like, Nimbus.
I forgot that you were going out today.
Yes, and he's your friend. He kind of looks over at Bronwyn and Einir and.
Oh, no, just passing through, ma'am. Walking down the mountain still. And I will duck into the nearest bushes I can find. Stealth check. 21.
This is horribly awkward.
We actually just got some of the potions that you made.
And Hana kind of like walks up and kind of gently, she doesn't touch her, just like.
You scoot a little bit. She wants to come up in the queue.
I think you should probably go.
Yeah.
As you can see, Karina is.
She's like, why'd you slap your face in meat sauce?
I'm gonna move. Cookie, come here.
Please.
Tension, horror.
What do you guys want to do?
They'll just start leaving. I can't really help.
As you all start to head away, you can, looking back, you can see that Karina, her mother, is still, she's curling up a little bit. It looks like she's mumbling to herself, and you can see Hana in front of her trying to soothe her, whatever she can do, but it doesn't seem to be helping all that much.
I would very quietly ask Nimbus, is there anything I can do?
No. It'll be better once I leave though, so let's go into the village. We'll start making our way down, I guess.
It's a long, quiet walk.
Once the two are out, those two are out of sight. Pop up from behind, from behind where I was hiding in the bushes.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't tell me to hide or anything.
I forgot that she was coming out today.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna keep walking.
my bad. Like, I don't know if I should feel bad for just being around or what. Like, I don't think that was really my fault.
I think the best thing you can do is shut up.
I'm being quiet away from Nimbus Broadwin.
You guys walk down the slope and arrive in the village. You can see that the Hunter's Lodge is bustling. It looks like people are kind of like moving in and out of it. It looks like it's almost a de facto inn.
Doggos. Big dog.
I see. Where do you guys want to go in the... Oh my gosh.
Horse.
Where do you guys want to go in the
Where's
Probably the tavern or the inn.
yeah? Where's the dragon hunters gonna be? Dragon slayer, the people gonna be at?
Probably an inn or a tavern. Hence why I just
Or
said
the
let's go to an
Hunter's
inn or a
Lodge?
tavern. Sure, the Hunter's Lodge sounds great.
There's no... the city's not big enough to have an inn or a tavern. The Hunter's Lodge kind of services all three.
Yeah.
Yeah, I left a skin here. They were gonna pay me money for it.
So as the four of you enter the Hunter's Lodge, you can see inside are there is like people have actually kind of taken up residence in the bar area. You can see that there is what looks like a half elf man with like a long bow on his back, just kind of chowing down, having a drink, as well as a pair of folks kind of sitting at a more center. It's a pretty large table they're sitting at, and there's only the two of them there. One of them is a kobold, blue skin, is wearing leather armor, has a short bow on their back. The other one is very striking in that there are on his back a pair of demonic bat wings.
Cool.
He is a tiefling.
Cool.
Who appears to be wearing some medium armor and has a... these totally aren't the relevant people. And has a rapier at his
Just
side.
casual bar goers over here, guys.
They are very conspicuous.
And
I would whisper
if we
to
ever
Iker
kill something with
in
wings like that,
Orcish to
I think I'm
camouflage
gonna take
herself.
them and put them in my backpack. Those look sick.
I'm gonna get a drink.
Yeah, you just get a drink at
If
the
we kill
bar.
a bunch of stuff with wings, I can put
I
them
would
on
just-
all our backpacks.
I would go sit next to Nimbus.
I will go to the bar. No, not the bar. The lady that I saw yesterday and be like,
It's also a bar.
so the marrow skin.
Yes.
The stinky fish
I
skin?
had some context. Apparently, it can be used to make some good stuff.
What
How
kind of
would-
good stuff?
Different-
I walk up
different-
right next to Augie so I can hear this discussion.
Different types of armor, particularly like accentuating the small, strong scales, help for covering holes that might get gorged or arrows
Okay.
shot. I can offer you 20 gold for it.
What do you think, Einir? For that entire marrow skin.
How big was the marrow?
It was a large-sized creature.
And it's about half of its body and skin.
Yeah. Well, see, I have an armor that's made out of scales and stuff, and you can basically breathe underwater. Now I'm assuming you can do something similar with this. I think it'd be worth more than 20 gold.
That might be true, but you don't have any types of. We're not going to be arcane.
I'm gonna look around real quick. Does this place look to be very well off? Does 20 gold seem like a lot for something like this?
The place seems to be. It's not run down.
Okay.
It looks like a well upkept hunting lodge, stroke bar, stroke inn.
We went through a lot to get that marrow skin. We
Yeah.
had someone.
Even
you know,
a kid died getting this skin.
But
No, you didn't.
I didn't say that.
A kid died getting this skin. Or
Uh,
helping us. I think it's worth more than 20 gold.
30.
40. Yeah, I'd say almost 100 gold pieces worth. But I'm not gonna be that. I'm not gonna be mean.
I mean,
40 would.
30.
40.
I can
This
offer you
isn't how you
25.
haggle.
Deal.
That's a
I'll
good
take the
thing.
25.
Oh god.
You actually haggled for once.
Good job, Augie. You did it.
Yes.
I was standing right there.
I know exactly
So
how
you're
much
just
this
gonna get a
skin is
drink
worth.
of what? Something strong.
300 gold for that diamond that
well,
we
what kind of
used.
drink do you have?
Probably just regular ale.
Regular. Oh, okay.
Bronwyn's not having too bad of a day yet.
It wasn't yesterday.
Water.
So what are you the two of you guys going to join your companions after you sell your?
No, Bronwyn kind of is a dick to me, so I'm gonna go around the bar just looking for the dragon hunter guys, because she doesn't want me.
It's almost-
It's
I
very clear
wonder-
she doesn't want me anywhere near Nimbus.
I wonder who they could be.
I wonder if it's the kobold and the
I know.
tiefling.
Yeah, I'm gonna go straight.
By the way, when we're walking, I was like, that was a good job haggling. I was trying to get the 25 gold.
I was trying to get 40.
Okay, what you do if you want to get that high of a price is you go like kind of double the amount that you want, almost. So I wanted 25.
I got this. I'll be good for next time.
Okay.
All right. So then you're going to walk straight up to the.
You can go with them two person. I really have to use the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah. Good.
So you're getting. Oh, one second. How much would that cost?
Oh,
Would
and
you
I'd
say
wanna-
a strong drink would be more or less than a meat chunk?
I'd also want to order food
We
for me.
we
and Iker.
price everything based on how much a meat chunk costs.
Even a cow.
Even a cow.
Probably you're gonna want to get like some strong stuff. I guess I'll prefer glass.
I'll buy around for whoever happens to be in the bar in the morning. Can I just buy gold's worth of alcohol for everyone in the bar?
No objections here. The barkeep and the barmaid are the same person.
Of course.
I'd like
Right.
to buy food for me and Iker as well.
Yeah.
I did promise
It's-
Iker some
it's-
special food.
The food ain't great, but it's food.
Presumably better than rations.
Yes, because they don't. It's more freshly prepared. Can you guys talk amongst yourself? 'Cause I need to grab some food real quick for myself.
Yeah.
I will mention
Have a
that
bar conversation.
Ioneer does grab some alcohol, which you've never seen her do.
Ooh.
Was she trying to be sneaky about this?
No.
Are you okay, Anya?
Fine.
Do you want to talk about it?
No.
Okay.
There was a reason I was walking around the bar, so I could circle them.
Ioneer doesn't look necessarily like upset about anything. She just grabs some alcohol.
All right. So then you were gonna go talk to the kobold and the tiefling.
How much am I paying for food?
For food.
How many meat chunks do you want?
Is this a banquet?
No.
No.
Just a meal?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
A silver.
Okay.
Is it a hero's feast?
So I'd buy the whole party food plus an individual plate for Iker, so 5 silver.
Mhm.
Which is
Nimbus would give Iker for food.
So you walk up to the.
I wouldn't be I wouldn't be stealthy or try to hide it, but I'm looking right at the wings and I try to touch them.
The tiefling kind of like turns and looks at you, and the kobold kind of. Excuse me, are you curious about the two of us?
Well, not so much about you.
Oh my god.
I've seen a couple of you. Well, a couple kobolds already, but I've never seen a tiefling with wings.
It is a rare mutation of the
So
Dwelling
these are
Ready.
real.
The tiefling just goes. I can fly. Whoa!
No, that's pretty cool.
Bronwyn
Yeah,
suddenly
like-
drinks her whole glass of ale in one sip.
Like, there was a time that I could have used wings, falling out of the air, randomly, a long way to the ground. Would have really loved a pair of working wings. Reese. But no, that is. Are you the dragon slayers? Well, hunters.
Why, yes, we are. The kobold stands on his chair. Why, yes, we are. In fact,
He is still shorter than Augie standing on the chair.
Yes. You look like the kind of person who is in need of some kind of dragon slaying work. You have perhaps.
I know he's just being a charlatan, but Augie's like, yeah.
Do you.
I'm there, by the way.
I'm
I'm
not-
literally.
We're looking for some help.
Oh, okay.
Because.
Do you need to kill
Are there
him?
more of you? Can we contact all of you at once?
I'm like standing next to Augie with
No,
a
it's just
drink
me.
in my hand.
Just.
I'm literally standing right next to you with a drink in my hand.
But you're
Hello,
at my
do you-
but you're
do
like
you-
at my kneecaps.
Do you know this fine maiden?
You just
I'm
got-
over the bar,
You just got called
almost,
Purdy.
almost silently, like trying to console Nimbus.
The one with this one?
Yeah, that one.
Never met her once in my life.
Ioneer is gritting her teeth at that comment.
Yeah, no, we're part of a group, part of a traveling group of misfits that do a lot more bad than good, but we're trying to do good.
You know what? That is a fair comment. That
Can
one.
you roll deception?
Yeah, it
Just
might be deceptive.
He said like a sarcastic thing and then
Oh, I'm
corrected
sorry.
it with the truth.
I'm sorry, never mind.
I corrected it with the truth.
Never mind then. Kind of. Alright, sounds good. And is it Just the two of you?
There's 2 others. I don't point in their direction. I just give a vague over my shoulder.
Considering the 4 of you walked into the bar together, it's not.
There's 2 others.
Okay.
If you take a look around the bar, I'm pretty sure you can spot them out.
When we're talking about power here, how skilled would you say, if you were to rank it on an arbitrary scale of 1 to, let's say, 20, about where would you think you would stack?
Well,
17.
We automatically level up to level 17.
if having wings is 20, then we're at a 1.
No.
Yeah, we're at a 1. If having wings is a scale of 20,
How do I not kill
then
these
we
guys,
are at
but
a
show
1.
That I...
But we can do stuff. You may have heard of the sack of Luthvale.
No one's heard of that.
I'm trying to spread the word.
You're barding around
Sack
for us?
of Did you sack Luthville?
No, we protected it. We stopped it.
But the city was stacked.
It was kind of almost, yeah.
It was all.
There was
Wait,
150.
I'm confused. Was or was not the city stacked?
It was not. There was 150 orcs.
I'd say about
off.
50-50. Yes and no. There was a lot of damage all the way
half
around.
the city,
Yeah.
half the hamlet to be
How
able
loud
to
are they
protect
being?
it.
Huh?
How loud are they being, and can I hear them?
Shush, you're eating your food.
Yes.
But yeah, you may have heard of
I would
the...
just like hold up my hand in the air and like spiders, and then just put it back down.
She really likes those 8-legged freaks.
I'm just feeding Iker meat chunk after meat chunk.
Iker is happily digesting those meat chunks.
Oh my god.
But we protected Luthvale against 150 orcs. Ooh. Grab out the 2 orc chief tusks. Put them on the table. Did that. He's dead, by the way. I wouldn't take tusks from a living orc. That'd just be mean.
Paris.
That'd be mean. But
Well,
We have fought an actual dragon.
I don't want to let them know that.
Oh my god.
that seems very.
Undersell. We undersell
So,
first. That way they're surprised.
Would the 4 of you be interested? My friend and I here are dragon slayers, and given the recent shortage of dragon slayers in this part of the world, we were looking for some people to help to go in on something for us. Would you be interested in a quest like that?
How much are you paying? Or what are you offering? That's the question.
I'd like to discuss this with.
I don't want to be cut, okay? That's the last thing I want.
That's my job.
A part of the money.
Look at your head. Who cut that off? Oh, what?
We'd be willing to offer a portion of the, perhaps a significant portion of the winnings.
What do you say? 80-40 or 80-20 our way? 80-20 our way.
I near his face.
There's
Mommy.
4 of us. There's 2 of you.
There's 5 of us.
I'm not gonna show them Iker yet. You don't
Captain.
show them the whole hand. You don't. Well, that way we should say there's 7 of us, because Horse, Iker, and Kether.
At
Jesus.
this point, I get up from the bar and I go over there.
And the tiefling man kind of looks at you and goes,
Yeah, she's one of us.
Are you wanting us to assist you on this quest or do this quest for you?
We're looking for assistance. We don't want you to go do something without us coming along, tagging along to help. After all, have you guys ever, I don't know, slain a dragon?
Slain is it's a broad term.
I can't stop.
We fought one.
Can I slowly stand up and look these guys? Given what I know, do they look like actual dragon slayers?
Give me an investigation check.
Natural 20.
Looking at the 2 of them, like looking closely, you can see that this. Looking closely, you're looking at the the tiefling man. He's got a shield on. It looks like that shield is magic of some type. Same thing with that kobold's short bow on his back.
So we get
Both
them in
of
the
them
middle
look
the desert and
like
kill them.
their armor's legit. And you can see that it has like the official insignia of the order, not the order, but of a dragon slayer. From your investigation, based on their gear, they seem legit.
What color dragon?
Oh, well, blue. In fact, much like me. No, they call me
How
blue.
old?
See,
The fact that you have to preface this means that it is not.
Do dragons get more powerful the
Yeah.
older they
Yeah.
are? Okay.
what we are looking to do,
How old is the dragon?
a dragon, people have reported it being... I forget what that's, give me a second.
Gargantuan?
Gosh, no, stop.
Huge. Is adult.
Monstrous.
People have reported it being huge, and ever since the Dragon Slayers began to leave Grahesh,
They're still there?
yes, actually, I don't know if they've arrived yet. I don't know if they've actually properly gone into the Neural Drothan yet. It's begun to take up residence just south of Shenthion, and we believe it has a lair. But that means whoever kills the dragon gets the lair, gets the horde.
I would love to have a lair. That'd be so cool.
We're just gonna let these guys die and then take the rest of it for ourselves.
And
I mean, that's how I got Ryan Fiora's sword.
We would be willing to offer you this. Of any material wealth, the two of us, as a finder's fee, and because there are two of us, you would take half the gold.
No.
But
No.
you'd get all the magic items.
That's funny.
And I assure you, as I don't doubt that any of you with any kind of interest in he says this word flawlessly, in Dracology knows, blue dragons hoard magic items. Look. If you
Can
think
I
that's
insight
lit,
check him?
Yeah, I was about to ask the same thing, but I will let Einir do that. Yeah.
23.
Question.
yes.
Never
Five.
mind. I forgot.
23. He's putting on a show.
Question again.
But the words are true.
Can I speak to him in Draconic?
Yes.
So,
She goes,
Whoa, these are fucking yeah.
We did that like yesterday.
I know, but there was an
So-
actual dragon yesterday.
to clarify, the two of you
It's like a living dragon.
have no interest in the magical items. No, why would that be?
the kobold begins, well, and the tiefling breaks in. Does he know?
He should.
Yeah. In Draconic goes, they're hard to sell.
Yeah.
Alright.
And we have no use for them as of now.
What's your experience so far with dragon hunting?
The tiefling speaks in common this time and says, my experience with dragon hunting has been as a part of a group of dragon slayers. I have slain one previously.
How old? What color?
Brown adult and a blue adult in 2 different occasions.
And how much gold did you get from the blue adult?
He's speaking in Draconic right now,
I
right?
thought he said
No,
in
he said
common.
that
Oh,
one.
in common.
He switched to common.
Okay.
So that everyone could hear what he was talking about.
Didn't you just say you only killed one?
He looks over at his blue colleague. Yes, I have only slain one.
But there was a brown and blue?
No, it was blue. It's why they call me Blue Blood.
No, they don't. I say that under my breath in halfling.
Which is why they call me Blue Blood. But yes, I have only ever so far slain one dragon. But it was difficult. And the tiefling goes, given the size and age of the dragon, I would estimate that we're talking in 4,000 to 7,000 gold pieces.
Do you realize that you are in the presence of the Vagrants of Vertham?
I literally, no one knows who we are.
Shh, I'm trying to sell something here.
Cookies.
We have Bronwyn,
I'll be listening.
the Slayer of Orcs, the one-hand machete, because she hacks with one hand.
The accent's necessary.
It is very much so.
Mm-hmm.
Nimbus, the divine favor. No matter what the circumstances, she has something for it. Einir,
While she's still holding her drink and just looks so forlorn.
Einir, the short but powerful godly sorceress, and myself, the Shadow Striker.
Trying out the new title.
Huh?
You trying out the new title?
Shush.
No, these are great.
The tiefling goes,
We would ask for at least 60% of the cut.
But if we're taking the
Of
magic,
gold.
we're
if
also
taking,
talking around 20 magical items.
Yeah, if we're taking the magical items, then I think it's reasonable for them to get 50%.
It's more than
gold.
fair for us to call
Okay.
it a 60-40 cut.
Okay.
We're offering you
60-40 our way, right? You just said 60-40.
Do you know what they call me?
The deal maker?
More
The shrewd?
Thunderbreaker.
Oh.
Don't!
Oh.
He doesn't know what it means.
I'm gonna put my drink down and kind of like.
Einir just
Bronwyn,
Einir
fart real quick. Fart. Let out a
put
fart.
my drink down and kind of
Einir fails
He
to
called
hold in
himself
a
the
chuckle.
Thunderbreaker.
stand a little straighter. You're asking for our help right now.
I was trying to roll
Yes.
deception check.
I agree that 50% in terms of the gold is reasonable. But don't threaten us.
Morthos goes,
You see what I mean by the divine favor?
I didn't.
You see what I mean by the divine favor?
He was listing off the names and titles of you. I thought it relevant to insert my name and title. Thunderbreaker.
We have a sixth member of our party as well.
Some would call him a wind passer.
Oh my god.
Stop it! Sick. I'm sorry, I'm not. There are 4 of you. Ma'am, how many drinks have you had?
The other one's not.
Iker, come here.
Blue blood. What a charming little creature. Hi. That's number 5.
This is the 5th, and then we have the 6th as well.
She's more fearsome than she looks.
To which she goes,
I give her a meat chunk.
We also have a horse
Named Horse.
who
When
will
are you
give you a
wanting-
stare that'll frighten you to your soul.
Yes.
It's a blue dragon,
He's
correct?
terrifying.
an adult blue dragon in its own lair.
What do I know about blue dragons?
Give me
Presumably quite a bit.
a
but-
nature check. It's not going to be hard.
Do any of us know anything about blue dragons?
I
don't. I
live in the
don't.
country of dragons.
No, I just want to make
She-
sure that
if-
she's probably the only one that
She
knows
would be
anything
the one.
about it.
She grew up in the
Gotcha.
country of dragons.
15.
15.
There's a reason I speak
Blue
Draconic,
dragons.
Yes.
and it's because of kobolds.
Blue dragons. They breathe lightning. They're engaged in a terrible war with the brown dragons over the deserts of Grahesh. It doesn't seem like they will pretty with relative frequency raid the larger cities of Grahesh.
Would I know that they're chaotic evil?
Yes, you know that blue dragons are the chaotic evil of the bunch. You've heard tales of people trying to reason with them, only to get their face lightninged off like the next
But
second.
breakered off, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You're the one who said it, man.
He doesn't realize.
No, you didn't realize, Reese.
I didn't
You
realize.
didn't realize. Don't pin this on him.
I didn't
He's
realize.
better than that.
Good job, Reese.
Like me.
He's like the Great Rod.
I will say at one point, Windbreaker was his first name.
Okay. No, Reese. No.
Oh, God.
Where was I? Oh yes. And brown dragons do tend to hoard magical items.
Okay.
You want to see my crappy drawing? This is what
Yes.
he looks like.
Windbreaker.
I called Kether Wind Passers because he's an Argonaut.
No, I got it.
Oh, that's even worse
So?
somehow. That it
Are
has
you
an
in?
actual good meaning.
Are you guys interested? That's a way to make money.
It is.
Which we have been spending
also
a lot
Is
of
there
money.
any? I'm assuming it's just you two in your little group, or is there any others?
It would be
Can I
the
keep
two of
its
us. Yes.
skull?
I would be able to guide you to. No, sorry. I would be able to guide you to the dragon, considering that they are my favored foes.
How
Are
surprising.
you a ranger?
He takes his bow out, does a little twiddle. Indeed, of the hunting variety, specializing in bringing down big game.
Oh, Monster Slayer Conclave?
Hunter.
Oh, Hunter.
Lame.
It's one of the PHB ones, but
Yeah.
they have some cool stuff.
Yeah.
No fun.
I specialize in taking down dragons, both draconic and fey.
Do you take down fairy dragons?
No, I don't kill fair. No, sorry. No.
You
Punch
take
you.
down
No.
dragons that protect this
No, I
village.
don't.
Insight check.
Oh my gosh, go ahead.
Natural 20.
At a natural 2.
So that'll be a 28.
No, he's good.
15.
He doesn't take down fairy dragons. It's all good.
He misspoke. He was trying to sound braggadocious and missed the mark just a little bit.
A lot of
It
it.
seems like his tongue's a little faster than his brain.
I just. Adult blue dragons are CR16.
We have 7 people.
It's fair, but still.
And on a scale from 7 to 20, I'd say we rank at around a 7.
Okay, well. I'll put
So you're
that
the
in
lowest
D&D.
of the low, is what you're saying. Scale of 7 to 20.
Did you say 7 to 20?
He did say 7 to
That fits him perfectly. These two are basically me. One of them is completely unaware, and the other one puts his foot in his mouth constantly.
It is a hard encounter.
Although I would like to say, despite my diminutive appearance, it's going to take more than a few shocks to frighten me.
Your face right now is just all of us on the inside.
Yeah.
No, I had something and I forgot.
So, any other questions before we head north and go kill a dragon?
We're doing that today.
I mean,
Can
It's
you
gonna
wait
take
for
a
like
couple days to get
it's
there.
currently devastating the countryside. People are dying. Crops are being.
Yeah, but I need
Burnt
to talk to
and
my
stolen.
brother.
I mean, we can.
Who's employing you?
The city of Shantheon, and it's
Oh, what are they rewarding you with?
the contents of the dragon's lair.
Oh, can I keep its skull?
Yes. We have no. Actually, if you can get it off, it's very difficult to remove a dragon's skull.
Yeah, you're talking about a huge sized creature.
I can.
Like, the
I
head
can
is
use
as big as
shatter
you are.
On its spine,
Like,
get it?
On
The
its
head,
neck?
On
the
its
head
neck,
is
yeah.
as big as you are, type thing. Your sword blade means nothing to its neck.
Taking care of a dragon's corpse is often.
But I've got carpenter's tools.
Oh my god!
We have to kill it before we have to kill it before you can take its skull.
Are we doing this?
And then after that you have to let me take its skin before you can
Yes,
take its head.
that's fine.
Dude.
There's gonna be a lot there. Yes. I'm ready, but I don't know about the rest of them.
Cannot wait to have so many damn trinkets.
And I need to go find a better leatherworking kit for personal reasons.
Not at all related to the dragon.
Nope, not at all related to the dragon, Bronwyn. Not at all. Personal reasons.
You mean like this leatherworker's kit?
Kind of like this leatherworker's kit.
He's holding out his own leatherworker's kit.
I'm holding out mine now.
His is notably better.
Yeah. Something like
It
that.
seems like you're lacking in the leatherworking kit department.
Oh.
What a shame.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
I shamefully walk away from the table.
No, wait.
Nope.
Oh, you can have the kit. We'll
Nope,
trade
I
kits.
shamefully walked away from the table.
Oh my god.
And then I duck into a crowd.
That is how you be rude.
I duck into a crowd.
Not talking
There's-
to Augie on
Wait, what crowd?
Is there
There's
a crowd
literally
in here?
none.
There's no. I thought you said there's people all
I
around.
specified there are occupants. There are like half a dozen tables total in this place.
Gotcha. Okay.
2 of which are currently occupied.
I go forward, shamefully hold my head down, and I turn back. I'm like, I don't care.
Let me know when you guys are ready to go, and I'm gonna head back to the temple.
I just need to talk with a few people first, and then we'll.
One
I'll
day.
go on.
One day.
Huh?
One day.
I would have followed.
I just need like an hour.
Okay. So, you guys,
How long do you guys need for your things?
they left
Oh.
already.
Might as well just bright and early in the morning,
Oh, jeez, tomorrow?
if that'll work for you. I don't know where they
How long will it
went.
take to get there? To the dragon.
Fortunately, you've got me, one of the best trekkers this side of the Great Desert, but even with
The Great Desert has like a city and a hamlet. I'm not there. That's just Alyssa saying it.
I would have kind of like scurried to catch up to Nimbus.
If we left this morning, we'd get there tomorrow. And if we could do it at nighttime, because I can't see too great in the sun.
We can. What? Just out of character. What do you need to do? Just.
So we know.
You guys can.
Could we leave like
I want to check on
at
Reginald.
like afternoon, and then be able to get there?
She's going to a temple to pray because she just had a really emotionally disturbing experience, and she has to get kefir.
Yes. Okay.
This afternoon.
We can leave this afternoon. That sounds like we should arrive at around the right time. All right. But be prepared to walk through a bit of the night if that's all right with y'all.
I only sleep for 4 hours a day. I'm good.
Morthus Thunderbreaker will see you then.
When I catch up.
He accentuates that with a slight flap of his wings.
You have prestidigitation.
When I
I do.
catch up with
Can you
Nimbus,
make the
I would
fall
ask
smell
her
of his
if she could arrange
I
for
can
me
also
to
make
check on
fart noises.
Reginald.
I'm going.
I want to make sure he's doing.
Should I
okay.
subtle spell?
I mean, you can just go find
But then
them.
you won't know I'm casting it.
I don't know where to find him.
I'll block you.
From what I know about kobolds, would Oryx still be at work just with Reginald in a little blanket next to him?
Look at the page for Virgo.
Or would they be dedicating themselves to taking care of him?
The day after he was born,
Mm-hmm.
given how much like they've been looking forward to this, they'd probably be taking the day off and looking at him.
Okay. Then can I assist her in finding... Can I, like, point her in the direction where I know that they live, or
Yeah.
at least Oryx lives?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll do that. And then I'll just head to the main temple so I can pray.
Do you want to make me a charisma religion check for praying?
Sure. That's not terrible. 19.
19?
Mhm.
You pray.
And then afterwards I'll get Kefir and find the rest of the group.
So in the meantime, what do the two of you guys want to do down in the city?
Go.
I'm going back to the temple. Or to the orphanage.
I will go to a storehouse. The storehouse, or is there more than just one storehouse, or is it just?
There's the one up at the temple. There's the one storehouse.
I'm assuming that'd be the only place to get
you-
a fine set of leatherworking good tools. Or no?
You could also probably there'd be you could shop for them in town.
Right. Yeah, just go out looking for a finer set of leatherworking tools because I just kind of picked mine up from a garbage shop.
That's true. That's true.
I think I got mine at the Temple of Gone, where they're just like, "Here you go, this works."
Yeah, you'd probably be able to. You'd be able to find a place that would. It wouldn't be the hunting lodge. You'd be able to find a place that's able to get you an upgraded, not upgraded, but like a more of a
Better.
from the manufacturer, newer, less used a lot set of leatherworking
Gotcha.
tools. I forget how much it costs. They'd probably
25
be
gold
willing to
pieces.
buy back yours.
For half as much.
Are there any like flowers along
Oh
the
gosh,
walk?
that's only like 5 gold. You can pay like 3 gold for it.
I will pay like 10 gold for a very fine set.
Okay, yeah, you'd be able to paying 10 gold. Being willing to pay more than that. Yeah, paying 10 gold, you get a high quality set of leatherworking tools.
Cool.
Is it better than the other guys?
Probably not, but
It might be.
that might be.
Are there any flowers on the walk to the temple?
Give me a survival check. It's going to be hard. You didn't see a lot of them on the way up.
14.
14, you'd be able to find 2 or 3 wildflowers on your way up.
I would pick them.
Okay.
I would then commence to making straps, leather straps, and fashioning them around those wolf necklaces, those wolf things that I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Making 4 of them instead of 5 of them, and that dragon tooth thing, making an actual strap so I can be wearing it around my neck, and fashion a real strap to the crossbow so it's hanging on my side. And just
Okay,
so
all
it's-
of those, it'd probably take a little bit of time.
Yep, that's figured it's in the early morning right now. Take a little bit of time till afternoon, because that's all I'll be doing till the afternoon.
Yeah.
Since
So
the bear pelt's already tanned and everything.
that's true. Go ahead and give me a dexterity leatherworking tools check.
Alright, I'm done using this dice. It's been screwing up with me all day. Nothing. No. 1. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
no.
a total of 4. Or no, sorry, 6. Because I'm not proficient yet.
You don't ruin the pelt. You try and make one, and it's like it doesn't. You accidentally like cut it in half. You lose a significant portion.
I can lose the entire bear pelt.
But-
I'd be fine with that. I mean, I'm doing a
You
lot with
could-
that bear pelt, so I'd be fine with that.
You unfortunately you make one too many cuts. If you want to, you can try and fix it. You can try and sew them together, turn them together. It's not irreparable. You didn't like cut it to pieces. You just cut it too short on all of the straps.
It would make it too or at this point, I think it'd make it too fragile for mending.
You could once you sew it together, you could try and mend them to like seal the sew.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with.
Just
The,
get
yeah, I'm fine with the roll. The roll
Just
is
get a new
the
one.
roll is the roll. It's
Yeah.
I can't really
Alright.
combat the roll, so I can use different dice because they were hurting me all day.
And then what's Einar doing?
I was going up to the temple or the orphanage just to check on Davrik because I know he was upset yesterday about the comment that Karthus. Always get their names mixed up.
Yeah.
I made them too similar.
Yeah.
This
So
part.
you.
Karthus and Cultish. Yeah, I fucked myself over with this one.
So talking to Davrik, people seem to be settling in. A few of them, like it seems like everyone's kind of like okay with staying here for a few days, but some of the older kids, like Saze, seem interested in leaving. But talking to Davrik in particular, what would you say to him?
You alright, kid?
Yeah.
You were a little upset yesterday at... Yeah. That was an asshole move, quite frankly, so...
Yeah. It's... I'm gonna have to get used to looking like this. And that's gonna mean people saying stuff like that, I guess.
Fuck, getting used to it. People shouldn't make those comments no matter what.
I'll tell you one thing. I know for a fact the people around here aren't gonna make those comments.
I'm sorry. That was just like, I'll excuse myself. I'll excuse myself from the table for that one.
What happened?
I don't know.
Davik just made fun of all the people at Izzal's temple.
How?
Made fun of
He made fun
Izzal.
of the Izzal, the god, with the nasty
I
garbage
didn't.
face.
That's why he would say that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna actually go find Elk here. I want to talk to you too about something. Do you know where he is right now?
Elkir, he would be. Let's see. He's. You can see that there are. Well, it looks like a few of the orphans that are kind of. It all looks like practicing some fundamental magic. He's over there, mostly watching.
I'll probably cast message and pull him over.
He walks over to you.
So, I don't know exactly when we're gonna be going because we've been not doing it for so long, but we are planning to go to Nessen's Tower because we were called to go, and we haven't for like a month. Anyways, we were called there by Nessen's kid, I think. So, I don't know. I think we might have some amount of sway, and I was wondering if you guys would want to accompany us so that you guys could get some formal training.
The people practicing magic are like orphans from the their place.
I know.
Okay,
I was
right.
talking just to Elkir and Davik
Alright.
specifically.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Sorry. Elkir kind of. Can I get a chance to think about it?
Yeah, of course. We're gonna be gone for a few days, so.
Alright. I'll let you know when I make my decision. Thank you.
No problem.
And Davrik kind of.
You can take time to make the decision too.
If I'm gonna learn magic, I want to learn here.
Okay.
Because I can learn to help people. And I can learn. I don't know. Maybe this whole Izzal thing is maybe it's a thing.
Yes! Damn it! You bitch! You thought I wouldn't sneak in, but I did. I stole him right from under you.
No, he said maybe it's a thing.
I know.
And
That's how it
maybe.
always starts.
And I mean,
Cult.
No. You're just secretly a warlock, and
Alyssa.
you're just.
Alyssa.
and I mean,
we actually all worship a lich.
what's if
Sign
I'm
the
gonna
fact.
like learn under folks, I may as well learn under folks that worship a deformed halfling.
It's a gnome
Yeah.
that's the deformed.
It is known, but you can't tell.
I would feel better about you staying here. I figured I offer, but
You should go.
okay. And I give him a very big hug.
He kind of like it feels like he's like for a moment like, you reach in and give him a hug and he's like not giving you a hug for a moment and you can feel him like and then he begrudgingly
I whisper under my breath in halfling, I will fight you.
gives you a hug back.
God, if he shocking grasps you first.
I hug him for a little bit too long and then separate and walk away.
He kind of Einir. Thank you.
No problem, kid.
And tell your friends thank you too.
I will. Alright, walk off.
Meanwhile, it's the blizzard baby. The kobold baby. So you'd head over to where Arix? I came up with the name. Arix. Thank you. Go over to where Arix lives. And inside a little, like in a one of those wooden huts, you kind of. What do you want to do? Approaching.
I would like knock, like softly.
After a moment, I need to pull out the NPC name. After a moment, Farron opens the door and she kind of looks up at you. Oh, it's you, the person. Oh yes, come on in. It's
The person.
It's built for a small-sized creature. This hut is. So, I'm thinking like Gandalf and the Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, rather. And inside you can see that Arix is kind of like just holding this little kobold baby, looking at it, kind of looks up at you, and he's looking at you. And last time he looked at you, it was you could see that there was like grief and sorrow. But he's looking at you, and you just see a happy kobold, a proud, happy kobold. And he kind of looks over and goes, "Oh, I never apologize for being so cold. I'm sorry."
I actually came to apologize to you and make sure that the little baby was okay.
Do you want to hold it?
Sure. And I give him flowers. The flowers that I picked.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Honey, what's that?
You asshole.
No.
I hold the baby for a minute and I'm like,
Come back here.
It kind of
Your
looks
dad
up
will
and goes
protect
like,
you.
and I'm like, I just wanted to make sure that you knew I didn't mean any offense yesterday.
I know. I figured.
Thank you. We'll be leaving this afternoon, so I give the baby a little pat and I'm like, thank you. Enjoy your son, daughter.
Farron goes from behind you. Frankly, we're not sure yet.
Enjoy your child.
We will. Thank you.
And I duck out.
The door gently closes behind you. Meanwhile, you're praying.
Mostly just asking for guidance. You know, this is a familiar
This is happening.
ritual.
This is.
Is that mine?
Dude, we're asking for guidance.
What?
That
You are
was
no
funny.
longer welcome in my Harry Potter one shot.
My
You
wands
can-
are coming in.
Oh fuck.
You, given the experience you've had it in the past.
More frequently when I was living here.
This one's particularly painful, just because of how well she was doing with you previously. You get that same sense of you get the same guidance you've gotten pretty much every time you've asked about this, which is forgive her. Frick.
That's me, sorry.
That's Idazelle chiming in.
Oh, fuck off. That's 2 strikes, dude. 1 more and you're kicked out of the table.
Here's the thing. That's 2 up votes from me, though. So.
We can mute me. What?
I could sink the ship.
Once I'm feeling a little bit more calm about it, I will panic it up, put on a happy face, and then go find Catherine. Actually, I'll go find Alal.
Who?
Oh.
Yeah.
Because, okay. Alal's has a bit of a camp just a little ways into the woods by the warlocks of Ebs and Train. Right now there are half a dozen, 10, not very many. And right now you can see that they are currently like sparring with each other with their spears. And Alal's kind of like strutting, halfling, strutting kind of a little back and forth, and he sees you approach and he doesn't go to break, and he walks up towards you and just kind of crosses his fingers, looks at you and raises his eyebrow.
Has Catherine come to see you yet?
No.
Would you like me to send him to come see you?
If there's anything he wants to do, he should do it of his own accord.
I think he's worried too. He's looked up to you for a long time. But while I didn't agree with his decision, it was his right to make it. But I think that can I pull him aside for a second?
You're aside already.
Can I? Is there any way that anyone else is going to be able to overhear what I'm about to say?
You can scooch back a bit, yes.
Okay. We're about to go fight a dragon. An adult dragon. And if I'm being entirely honest, I'm not 100% sure that we're going to be coming back from it. And I don't want to run that risk and have him not at peace with you and with his fellow warlocks, because I know that he does care for all of you, and it's a difficult choice that he's making, and it's something that concerns me. If
He's made decisions, and I suspect if it's the same person that I knew, when he makes a decision, he is comfortable with it, and he is comfortable with the consequences of it. And I think I don't know if there's a time when Kether isn't at peace with himself. And I believe if he needed to come see me to be at peace, he would. I believe he has chosen a path for himself, or he's choosing a path for himself. And I do not approve in any way, shape, or form.
That was abundantly clear.
But it's his path to choose. And if he believes this is where Ebsen is calling him, then I can't stand in his way.
Alright.
Is there anything else you'd like to discuss?
I mean, unless you've killed an adult blue dragon. Or have convinced an adult blue dragon to stop killing people.
which I don't think I'm
I
going to be
have.
able- You have.
Killed a blue dragon.
Oh, okay.
I haven't been a training. Where do you think I learned how to fight? I was a dragon slayer once.
I live in the temple. You and I don't talk much.
I've been in front of a blue dragon. I've talked to it as best one can talk to a blue dragon. I've seen what it does to people, to the landscape, to any living thing that dares cross its path. And I know that what I tell you might be difficult for you to process, but there's no reason with it. It is a force of nature. It is a beast of lightning and thunder. And killing one can do nothing but good for the world. It can bring nothing but more life to the world. It is a void that thinks only of itself. And if you want to, you can try to talk to it. You can try to convince it of anything. And you might even have it going for a bit. But at the end of the day, it's going to try to kill you. And it's going to try to eat you. And it's going to try to destroy anything and everything it can.
Sorry.
We're all being so loud.
I understand. Thank you. Hopefully this isn't the last time we speak, but who knows? And
I trust that it won't be.
I will shake his hand.
He reaches out, and this halfling reaches out. You hold hands with it, and you just, it hurts. He's not even squeezing that hard. It's just like his hand is firm.
And calloused.
Good luck in your training.
And he claps his hands, and you can see all the warlocks go like, as they go back to get ready to spar.
After leaving,
Yes.
I would go to the temple and I would try to find. I want to try to find someone to ask if they have paper and something I can write a letter on.
You know you would go to that for?
Cereal.
Sariel!
She won't give you any, but she's got it.
You would walk up to her,
I don't know what character point
She-
I have
you
it
can- you
back
can
up
see
in
her-
cereal.
reorganizing her potion supply.
I'm not allowed to use her.
Yes?
Hey,
Yes.
I'm sorry to bug you. Do you have maybe paper or something I could write a letter with?
Paper, quill, inkwell?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Here's a sheet of paper. Do you want to write it, or do you want me to write it for you?
I can write it. It's.
She looks at you skeptically.
I promise I know how to write. And I am writing it in Orcish. It's. Or wait, no, I wouldn't be writing it in Orcish.
She says, if what language? All right.
Common.
She kind of,
It's to my mother. I might not get to see her again.
Go ahead. Let's see. So
You can move on to something.
yeah, I figured. Hi there.
I am leaving. I'm probably gonna just find a quiet corner somewhere and just sit and pray to Yandala for our safety.
In the tavern, or like in the
In just a
temple?
random fucking corner in the whole campus area.
Okay.
Preferably like behind a building or something.
Charisma or religion check.
Cool. What is it? Okay. That's an 8.
Nate.
Fuck these dice.
You ask her for safety and
Nah, bitch.
guidance and to help you. And you do get a you get a feeling of like, okay, all right. You're not entirely sure if that's Yondala, if it's you just thinking it's Yondala. It might be you think it's Yondala, but it's like it's actually just you, or it could be it's actually Yondala, but you think it's just you, or it could be that you're thinking that you're thinking
I'm having
that it's
a
Yondala
crisis, basically.
Yes.
Right.
And unfortunately, prayer helped only a little.
Yeah. Rainier is forcing herself to be nervous. Because this whole shadow business isn't fun.
Mm-hmm. No working tools in town.
Fuck. Too sharp. Damn it.
These tools are too good!
It
Did
just
she just
cutting through like butter, and I'm just.
That's why you fucked up the bear skin, dude. It's because the tools.
Yeah.
These darn tools! They're too good at their job!
They're
Too
fun
good.
facts.
I'm
But
not
you,
good
you
enough.
would get in a good 3 hours of leather working experience.
3 hours. At I'll just detect a portal if there's anything within a mile. I don't think I've done it in town yet.
Detect portal in town.
Yep.
I'm trying to think which should be closer. I'll say you're because they're both relatively close. Within a mile, there are 2 portals. There's a portal to the Feywild in the forest nearby the temple. There's also a portal to the elemental plane of Earth off in the desert.
Okay. I gotta remember that portal to the Feywild near the temple. You said there. Correct me, but you said that the fairy dragons that you saw when you were a kid, it was in the temple grounds area, in the forest around the temple.
There's a particular waterfall area that's waters are known to be healing. I would presume that they would go over there.
Okay, and that's in the temple, around the temple.
It's on the outskirts of the temple,
Okay, cool.
within the forest.
I will remember that for later because
Her description matches up with the approximation of the direction.
Let me give you the exact coordinates.
32L 44.5612W.
Correct.
Okay.
3 degrees to the right.
Ah.
Correct.
So, you're gonna go and get Cather?
Grab Cather, find party.
Cather, who was living in, who wasn't up at the temple, he was down in Raytheon. You kind of go over and pick him up to the side of the road where he was sleeping.
Why didn't you stay in the temple?
Didn't want to. I don't belong there anymore, and I shouldn't be there.
You still worship Epson, don't you? Not Epson. Well, you don't worship him, but you believe in him. You follow him.
Yes.
Then there's a place for you there.
Maybe I should.
I spoke to Lowell. He actively disagrees with all of your choices thus far.
Okay. But he
But-
doesn't take me for it.
I don't. He's hard to read. But he respects your decision to follow Ebsen however you see fit. And he also gave me some advice on fighting a blue dragon, an adult blue dragon, which, by the way, if you were in the temple, you'd know is what we're about to go do.
Oh,
Yes.
the 5 of us?
6 if you count Iker,
Where's the blue dragon?
plus 2 more dragon hunters.
Oh, okay. When are we leaving?
Probably nowish.
All right, then I guess we're gonna have to get going, aren't we?
Once you find the rest of the group, yes.
Okay.
Don't ever sleep out on the ground again. There's no point.
I thought I plenty of
You're going to catch some sort of rare disease that only Air Genasi can catch. You know why? Because it's only going to be airborne.
I had to.
That's why I
I've been
said
making shitty puns all night.
That's why I said it.
Let's go find those.
Completely ignores
So
the pun.
is the party converging
Yeah, it's
on
Catherine for you.
the Dragon Slayers?
I suppose so. Unless
I
someone
just
knows
left the
that.
scraps of bear shit.
Oh, God.
Just left them. Just wherever I was doing it, I was just like, fine, I'm done.
I would
Nope.
ask Serial how much gold she would need to mail a letter
Where to?
to Carvajal. It's on the other continent.
It's not gonna get there until the next ship comes by Dothion.
I know, but I don't know if I'm gonna see my mother again.
That's fair. Yes. I'll give it to him.
Thank you. I try to sneak her a
she-
gold.
Is it in the letter?
Did I request gold?
No.
And she goes and grabs some sealing wax and kind of sets a bit of a seal onto the letter, so that kind of no one should read this until it gets to its destination.
And then I leave to meet up with the rest of the party.
All right.